Hi everyone, and welcome to week 10 of our Shadows over Bögenhafen. Look, if there isn't a foul on my channel, then it's not me. Do you know what I mean? If
100% serious.
if it's
100% of the time.
Yep, 100% professional, 100% of the time. Hello. So yeah, this should potentially be the climax in Bögenhafen. This should be the final part. Now, it probably won't last the full 4 hours. So, like, what we will do is we'll be doing once we finish it, we'll have a break. We'll have a discussion with everyone, see what they thought of the mechanics, see how they think it actually helped the game, or the strength or the weaknesses of the game, and how they felt that the mechanics emphasise the setting. So we're going to go around the old little virtual tabletop thing with my job, Bobby. That, you know, if we were in real life, it would be like a table and people would be sitting at a table. That's how it is. But just before that, just a quick announcement. I am in the process of shutting down my actual Discord and I'm moving over to the PTG one. So if you haven't already joined it, then you need to join. I think this is the right Discord because I did go through and change it all. Is that the right one? Well, you might have to check to see if that's
the link. Yeah. The link will be randomized, so
it's a permanent link.
Oh, okay. Well, then fine, J-Wall. Be a permanent link.
But yeah, if you haven't joined the PTG Discord, join that. Basically, it's run by J-Wall. It's a community one, so there's lots of different streamers on there, lots of different people. So it's definitely more active than the one I'm on. So it just looks considerably better. Yeah, he's also paid.
Also makes more sense.
Yes. But yeah, please think about joining that if you wish to. What's next? So yeah, we're going to go around the table. But I'm going to mix it up a bit because Claytor hates always being first because unfortunately his name is, you know, both his Claytor name and Belnir is both in front of everyone else's name, but we're going to mix it up a bit. We're going to go with Crimson Kitty first.
Hey guys, I'm Kitty. I'm playing Frida, currently the wrecker of the group.
Eric.
Hey, I'm Eric. I'm playing Beth, who's a magician.
Claytor.
Hi, I'm Claytor. I play Belnir the dwarf, who's the militiaman, and not very intelligent. I like hiding in bushes.
He does like hiding in bushes. J-Wall.
Hi, I'm J-Wall. I'm playing Otford Atswig. I'm a tradesman, and I nearly died last session by jumping out a window.
He did.
He did.
He had the sickest roll ever on himself. And last but not least, Lauren.
Hello, I'm Lauren Deeger. I play Hildegund Jutzenbach, the hunter who's currently running away from the guards and hoping that her compatriots will find safety somewhere else. So, sacrificial goat. Yes.
Okay. Now, which one of you lovely people that was here last week wants to recap?
I did it last week, so who would like to do it this week?
I can do it, I guess, if Claytor doesn't.
Go ahead. I was gonna just simple version of we got fucked, we broke up, and now we're being hunted.
Pretty this sum us up. So okay, so last week we went and we got some rest after splitting up some gold the week before. We decided to go back to the Crosspike to see if the Thieves Guild might be able to give us a hand with some of the stuff we've been looking into. So pretty much nobody there was awake yet. Eventually the France guy shows up. He seems a bit surprised to see us. He was more or less no help at all. So we then decided to go and try to make a meeting with the Hagen family. We found a drop note that mentioned a meeting of the order. So we thought maybe we could get a little bit of information from there. We looked Oh yeah, Nobody wanted to try and eavesdrop on this thing by going into the sewers. I had this brilliant idea that if there was a secret sewer exit from the place that we broke into before, maybe there was one in the Tugin estate. Nobody bought it. Nobody would wanted to go in the sewers with me. So pretty much we couldn't find a way to get into this super secret meeting that we found. I ended up just going shopping. We ended up getting a note to go meet this Frederick guy. He's the head of one of the smaller merchant families, and he's actually also a part of the order. He made it seem like he thought they were actually all really good people trying to do a lot of good things, like donating back to the community and trying to help the city itself be a better place. So eventually the lunch ended with not much more other than that little tidbit of information. Later on, Frederick found us again and just kind of told us what was what happened during that meeting. I feel like James there just kind of was like, you guys just failed hard, and then just gave us the answers that we were supposed to try and figure out. So we figured out that they were going to be trying to do some big, huge ritual the night after the meeting, and that he wanted us to try and help because he now thinks that they're actually possibly really bad guys. He brought a letter which we had a heck of a time trying to read.
Yeah.
I was the only one that got close. I got close.
We had to find a translation of it online because it was
And
like, because it's
I
kind
was
of
actually-
Legit fucking terrible.
I was very close to the translation, but pretty much it was
Oh,
just
it wasn't James's Discord, and that's gone.
yeah, there was a scroll for the ritual, and that the temple must be properly sanctified with fresh blood. And that they had only recently sought the knowledge of this high master, and now this person was going to be ascending. So it seems like a big, huge deal. We ended up getting into the Hagen house and talked with the head guy there. They said that if we can get proof of everything that we're saying, they can help out. They can give us 500 gold, but they unfortunately didn't give us any help in how to get that. So we got to Frederick's house after getting summoned and found out that he had been killed. I searched the area and found some blood that was scrawled on the inside of the desk. I got Jaywall's attention and he read it for me. So Otfried read it, and it said that, so all he could make out was HSE with either a 17 or a 19. So we figured that it's probably some sort of warehouse, and maybe this warehouse might be where they're doing the big ritual that night.
It was 17 or 13, actually. Is what
17 or 13? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we jumped out the window. Otfried failed hard and nearly landed on his head, breaking his neck. Hildy got captured, unfortunately, but the rest of us, there was just too many guards at the crossbikes. We thought about trying to meet up there to see if we can get any information on which of those warehouses might belong to the Tugins, but there was too many guards at the crossbikes, so we decided to just go up to the warehouse district to see if we can figure it out ourselves. And that's where we left off.
I'm still running for my life. Technically, it's just they're all right behind me.
Yeah, she wasn't
so
captured.
Hildy was like,
No,
She
but
wasn't captured,
but you think I was, because I'm gone, and so are the guards.
Yeah.
That's-
yeah, like as far as we know, she's been,
So-
as far as I would know, she's been captured or.
So some of the timeline is a little out on that. Basically, during the day, you got a letter from that chap, didn't you? And then you had the meal.
Yes.
And then the next day in the morning, he came to you.
Then
at
it
your
was the
inn.
next day, yeah.
And then later that day is when you was summoned to his house and you found him murdered.
Oh, also, we should say that there was a kid, messenger kid, but it's actually some sort of mystical, demon-y creature that just popped in, spoke in a weird voice, and then popped out after.
Yes.
Oh.
Damn kids.
So we're gonna start with Hilda. So Hilda, you're running for your life from the guards.
Yep.
And I'm not going to make you roll because if you fuck up, then you're fucked. But hey, you spot one of the Thieves Guild chaps.
Mm-hmm.
He's ahead of you, and he beckons you to follow him. Like he does that, and he turns and he runs down a back alley.
Yep, I'm after him. Yep.
Okay. There's a manhole open basically down this alleyway.
I'm in. I go.
You're just gonna drop in, yeah?
Well, I have a pretty good agility. I'm just going to. Did he go into the manhole or is
Yes.
he motioning? Okay.
Yeah.
Then
He's standing at the top, motioning you over to the manhole cover. Yeah.
Then I slide, brace myself, and then. Are there any handholds to go down?
There's a ladder in there.
Okay.
He's
then I
put
go
a
down.
ladder in, and as soon as he keeps watching because he's looking up as the guards come around the corner as well. He looks down at you. Can you give me an agility roll plus 20? You've done this a few times now.
That should be pretty easy. I have very good agility. Success. Of course.
All right, so you manage to like swing over to the side, the walkway, and then the thief. You see the ladder fall to the ground, and then you hear someone coming down, and the manhole cover being pulled over the top, and then he comes down and swings down into the same section that you are, and he goes, "Follow me." And he takes you through the sewer system back to the Thieves Guild.
That's fine. That's just well and good and fine.
So, the rest of you. So, just to make things easier, Beth, you've earlier today you were while you was in the inn,
Yeah.
whatever the inn you're staying at. What's it called again?
Fancy pants.
Called
Traveler
27.
something.
Journey's End Inn. You was approached by a Thieves Guild member, saying that meet us. You need to come to the cross spikes immediately.
Okay, then do I know this person?
You recognise if you've been in the Thieves Guild section, you recognise his face from being in the Thieves Guild.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'm
How many-
I'm not gonna hesitate.
How many episodes have you missed? Have you missed 2 or
Two.
1?
2.
9.
9.
2. -7. I think I missed 2.
You did miss 2.
So what else did you? So
Yeah,
what
I
else
think
did
two.
you miss?
The whole breaking and entering.
They can fill you in.
Yeah.
So eventually you all come together in the Thieves Guild, in the basement.
I didn't know you worked there.
Hello, everybody's. Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
Oh, was a miserable day. Ottfried, are you okay?
That hurts
That
a tiny
was
bit.
you. I'm glad that I was. You went head first. That was so scary. Oh, but it's okay. It's okay. Just. Oh, I'm sorry. I've had to be in sewers again. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's all good and fine now. Yeah, we are here. We are safe. Thank you, Franz, and our grateful hosts. Yeah. Oh, hello, Beth. Have you been studying very well in your spell book?
That's what you've been doing.
Yeah.
You've had your head in the book that you found the other week.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I distracted the guards for you.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Oh,
How the hell are we going to get out of town?
I don't think we can get out of town just yet.
Okay, we need to.
I think the only way to get out of town. Oh.
I said
So
we can't leave yet. We have to find proof about what the Tugans are up to.
The hell was that? I want to get out of town.
And go where?
I don't know anywhere but here.
Then they hunt you down. No, we must bring this thing to resolution. And then we will have wipe slate clean. And then we will have Hagen family to bail us out because we will have done good thing for city. And then they will ascend and we will be heroes of the city. Yeah. And then we can just stroll out the front gate and go wherever we like. But if we sneak away now like cowards and fearful children, do you know what happens? Next time we get on the boat, there'll be more men waiting for us. And next time we get on the boat, there'll be more men waiting for us. I do not want that.
Hey,
I'd
if the
rather
dwarf
just-
wants to bail, I'll take his share of the 500 gold.
Oh.
Not about the money, damn it.
Frida has a good point, yeah. And then...
I guess I have to stay because I do like money. But let's just say I don't care for this at all. At all.
So I
I don't
assume
much care
Beth.
for it either.
So I assume Beth looks a bit confused of what's actually going on.
Yeah, like I'm trying to put the pieces together right now because I've just been reading the book. You know how you get lost in a book forever and you look up? I feel like the whole world's changed as everyone's like, we're in like the start of Reservoir Dogs right now. Like I feel
God.
like things have gone very differently than I've seen you all last time. And so I'm still trying to like read the room here.
Oh,
Yeah. What's going
Oh.
on?
Frida, you... Yeah, go ahead, tell him.
I pretty much tell Beth everything that I just said in the recap.
Right.
So
Here's my question for you, James. During my time reading the book, was I able to glean any insights on any clues of what would be going on and how we could possibly stop this?
It's a spell book, so there's the list of spells that I
Right.
gave you. You could
Right, but-
potentially learn for 100 XP. I believe they're all. I think they're all. Like. Oh, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? They're all petty magic, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Magic. So some of them you might already have. There's curse, gifted tongues. Did you write these down, by the way?
I'm gonna look them up in the book. That's cool. My big question would be, so the spellbook wouldn't have any insight or clues. It's like if there's a bunch of cakes listed, you're like, oh, maybe this person does weddings, and we should be looking at a wedding. But because there's a bunch of spells, I don't think there's a similar kind of thing we could be looking at. So
So the spells are curse, gift of tongues, magic alarm, magic flame, magic lock, protection from rain, and reinforced door. Now they're going to be spread out because unfortunately this is first edition and magic was a bit different than it is in second edition. But because you've got access to the spell book, you could potentially learn the stuff from different
these
arcane
are-
trainings.
yeah, these are like hedge spells or something, right?
They're all over. I think they're all over. I'm not sure where they're from. Some of them you
Oh,
might need to
okay.
look in the magic book, but I'll double check if you need to, and I'll
Okay.
let you know for the
Okay.
next time. But yeah, it's something you could potentially learn over time for 100 XP for each. Basically, it would be counted like a skill. Basically,
Yeah,
it's
that
not
makes
a
sense.
skill; it's a spell. But yeah, they're about 100 XP for each spell.
Okay. Right.
But they're only
Well-
petty magic and they're quite easy to cast. Some
Right.
of them might not actually be
Okay.
in the game, so we will
That's
find
fine.
out as we go along. But yeah,
That's
But-
okay right now,
but
right? I was thinking more.
the important ones that you know that have been definitely used quite a lot is magical lock, because everything was under a magical lock.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah. Right. Okay. That's fine. I can figure out the spells and stuff on my own. That could be my responsibility. The big thing I was big thing I was asking for, and the big thing I was hoping to get would be some kind of insights on, this is a bunch of spells, and they want us to, and all these spells need to be, like at a, they have to defile a
Well-
church, or like they have to do, you know what I mean? Like, like
well-
a clue to where we should be going next?
Like maybe on
ma-
the front,
the
inside
main-
front cover, it says, "If lost, please return to warehouse 7."
Okay, so Beth, you're an apprentice wizard, so you've been learning how to cast spells for quite a long time. Why the hell has a merchant got access to spells?
That's a really good question. Why would a merchant have access to spells?
Maybe he
See,
bought
wouldn't
it
that-
off somebody, or he
You'd have
killed
to keep it-
somebody.
They'd have to keep it secret, wouldn't they? I feel like people don't want to buy.
It was secret, if you remember. It was under. It was on the back. It was attached to the bottom of a drawer.
I feel like I feel like you prompting the question why does a merchant keep a bunch of spells is like the start of a joke that I do not know the punchline to.
Well,
Because he's not a
so-
merchant, it's an evil wizard.
so magic in Warhammer is very, very feared.
Yeah.
You're either so because magic uses chaos. Magic is all completely like it's definitely like comes from the 4 chaos gods. Well,
Yeah.
3 chaos gods because one doesn't use magic at all. But there's still because Khorne is completely non-magical. I mean, you would have heard in your basic training, you would have heard of the 4 chaos gods, the change of ways. The blood god, I've forgotten what Celestius is.
Slanesh is the best god.
But that's all about
Pleasure.
pleasure and stuff, and all those sort of vices, and then you've got Nurgle, which is all about plagues and diseases.
I
the
take
Lord of
that back.
Disease.
Nurgle is the best god.
And
No.
and you would probably this guy has had Tugan Johanna has had no formal training in magic, not with his background. So I'll allow you, if you can, you might be able to connect some dots.
Good, because I'm not connecting any dots right now. Can I
Okay.
make a skill test or something to connect
Yeah,
dots? 'Cause
sure, give us
I as a
a-
player am definitely more lost than Beth as a character right now.
Okay, let me have a look.
Right? Because
I'm just
yeah,
wondering
I don't.
what skill it's going to be.
Yeah. Like there's
It could have to. Does it have to do with this master, dark
Give us an
master?
academic.
that was
Give
in
us
that?
an
Yeah.
academic knowledge magic roll, please.
yeah. See
'Cause
that
that's
makes
what it's
sense.
going to be under.
Hey, I succeeded.
Punish demon.
Okay. So the only way that someone could potentially have got access to magic without having formal training is they've made some form of pact or deal with a demon.
That explains what was going on maybe below.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And the other thing that links something else is what was told about what happened in the house where this demon turned up as a small child and then changed its face. You're suspecting it could be the change of ways. Zinch.
Zinch?
Yes. TZ, but I'm not going to spell it.
Yeah. Okay.
I
I
watch
mean, it
people
may
play Warhammer and
some people may pronounce it differently. Like some people pronounce Tyranids Tyranids for some reason, but I've always been told it's Zinch, and that's how I pronounce it, as Zinch.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, T Zinch.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Zinch.
To Zinch.
The T is probably silent.
like Tsar.
Zinch.
Right.
You just
Okay.
got the slightest hint of a tongue flick of his.
But yeah, definitely sounds the MO from any knowledge that you've got of, not that you have vast knowledge of demon lore, because it's generally shunned upon, because the more knowledge you have about demons, the more chance of you becoming corrupted by said demon. But yeah, the general feeling you're getting is that there's definitely something happening, and it's something to do with Zinch.
Okay. Right. So then I probably would come in and say then, yeah, okay, I would add those details to the events Okay. But then I guess I'll query the group here. Like, then what's the next step?
Find the warehouse and burn it to the ground. Oh wait, no, that's there's got to be something in the middle of that. Otherwise, we don't get paid.
Well, I think the first step is finding out which of these warehouses it is, whether it's 17 or 13.
True.
And then it's just a
Perhaps
matter
I can take a look at it.
of sneaking in.
Right. Is it possible that I
Yeah.
could decipher if it's 17 or 13?
Well, it's
Yeah, but if there's like dark magic
Well-
going on, shouldn't you
well,
be able to
unfortunate-
set something going on?
Well, unfortunately, it was scrawled in blood as the person died, so it's either 17 or 13.
But if we actually go to
Oh.
warehouse 17 and warehouse 13, perhaps Beth could see if she can detect anything going on inside, like magic wise.
Yeah, I don't think so. It doesn't seem like I would be able to.
but
Maybe
is
we might have to
is
if they're doing these big rituals.
So
Franz around?
Yes.
I guess we'll just have to spy it out.
Franz?
Yeah.
Hello, Guildmaster Franz. Yeah. Zeal, was?
I pull out of my pocket that paper that I had snatched before because I thought it would be handy to sell to the thieves that had warehouse listings and all that stuff on it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Give it Otfried.
Does this have a hint? Like, and I just pull it out and I hold it up and I ask, like, maybe this will have a hint on it?
Otfried, read, see who owns them. Remember? Yes, we had the list
That's
of
all
warehouses.
the that's the Stargans ones, isn't it? I believe.
Is it the Sagan ones?
Yeah, numbers 1 to 7.
1 to
Oh.
7.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, I thought I
so-
had an epiphany there.
Maybe Franz,
Well,
do you know?
well, Franz is like, I don't know what warehouses are owned by what. But if you look above the door, there will be the family crest above the door. That may be a sign.
Does they have numbers 13, 17? We can see which one is which from outside.
Well, yes, they will be numbered.
Okay. Excellent. So I say we go for a walk. We may need to make ourselves look a little bit different and split into different groups and then follow each other at a slight distance so that they don't look for us as, guards thinking that we did the horrible thing that was not us. And then we go have a look and see which has the right family crests and which one matches. Maybe look for Tugin. And that's probably their home. Yeah. And then we go. Then we make a plan. All right, so we need to messy ourselves up. If we could find the crazy screaming chaos guy on the way, we should bring him. No one will come near us if he's screaming.
I mean, you're not wrong.
If
No,
we
like
just
that.
brought him along with us the whole time, we could have just pinned the murder on him because he's a fanatic and he could say, yes, he's evil and demons and I saw it, and he'd be off in jail and we'd be fine. But I'm horrible. I'm horrible.
It's okay. It builds character.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Right. So, what time are you going to go? When are you going to go out in daylight? You're going to wait till darkness, or what?
We should probably wait till darkness, right? Everybody? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we know
I
when?
like the darkness.
Was the ritual supposed to be at
Was it-
night, like tonight?
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it tonight or was it tomorrow night?
It's tonight.
So we might want to find out before.
I agree.
So the idea is to stop the ritual.
Well, the only person who's not wanted for murder is Beth.
So I guess maybe I should be the one looking around.
Well, if you go for a walk, no one's going to bother
Let's
you.
go for a
alone.
watch, figure out which one it is, and then we can always go back tonight when it's dark.
Mm-hmm.
Once we know where we're going. That way we're not spending valuable time when it's dark trying to figure out which warehouse we're going to.
Okay.
Frida,
that makes
maybe you
sense.
could somehow disguise yourself and go with him just to make sure.
So
mean-
Franz is going to basically ask, "What is your plan? What are you going to do
I have
afterwards? What are you
Horrible
going to do
disguise
afterwards?"
skill, by the way.
Yeah. So Franz is basically going to say, "So what are you going to do afterwards?"
Flee.
That would be the best course of action.
Mm-hmm. Once we put an end to this and put the Hagens
He's like he does say your friend Johanna is still, is it Joseph?
Johannes Tugen?
No, who's the guy you came on the boat with? Joseph, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
He is still in town.
So
Okay,
we can
so-
catch a ride with him now.
Well, maybe we can try and connect with him then while Beth is trying to figure out which warehouse is
Mhm.
a good one and see if he'd be up for leaving late tonight or very early tomorrow. That way we can get this business done with, drop our proof off over at the Hagen
Mhm.
house if we can, get our money and leave town.
This is true. I don't see an issue with
Hmm.
this. Best to
Okay.
get out of here while
I
we
need to
can.
see the map.
Because he's Franz is like, if you get spotted by the guards, they're not going to care or believe that there's something else going on.
So as it
Well,
is then,
Can Beth, could you
Yeah, I'm
or write can Joseph read?
No,
No.
I don't believe
Okay.
he can. Let me check. I mean, his skills.
I'm just either way I have an idea. It's just one of two things.
you need to be slightly noisy for a few seconds.
No,
If
he
he can
can't
read,
read.
he can read.
He can't read.
He can't read. Okay, then I would ask Franz. Do you think you could have one of your men get a message to Joseph and ask if he can be ready to sail when we show up?
Sure.
okay.
So I do that, and then I'd give a gold piece to him to give to the man passing the message, just to make sure it gets passed on.
Girl, getting all fancy.
Hey, I got like 3 times as much gold as all you guys. I
know.
can afford to flash a little bling.
That's because she's been skimming from the top.
Mhm.
That's
Partly,
perfectly that's perfectly reasonable. Older. That's like
So what's the plan of action, ladies and gentlemen?
let Beth go out.
I think that's best bet right now.
yeah.
Nobody's really looking for her, so
All right. So Beth,
Mhm.
where are you going?
Well, obviously, I'm gonna go check out the warehouses.
Okay, they're all along the riverfront, basically.
Yeah, seems right. I'm looking for signs that would indicate. All right, so I'm just gonna be walking by, and I think I'm just gonna be looking. You said there are gonna be sigils on the doors for the warehouses,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm looking for signs and sigils that would indicate whether 13 or 17 is the likely place.
So where are you going first? Warehouse 17?
Yeah, I would probably go to the one that's closest because I wouldn't know better. So I guess 17 sounds good.
Have a look which one's actually closest to where you are.
It's not very I don't think it's very particularly. I could tell you. I'm going to 17 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna be looking around because I don't know what to expect, and so I'm gonna just look pretty inconspicuous
Okay, so when you arrive, warehouse 17 is closed.
Is that unusual?
Well, it's getting late in the day, so if they're finished using the warehouse, yeah, it would be closed up. Obviously, as ships come in with supplies, they would be taken off and moved inside the warehouse, and then it would be closed. And then when it gets shipped out, then it would be active again. But it's just storage space. And over the warehouse and those adjoining it hangs the sign of a ear of corn held in a mailed fist, which, from your remembrance, is the Rugged Border family quest.
Okay. Well, they're one of the 6s. Yeah, they're what's the name of the group again? The cabal of
Ordo Separatus.
Schaffenfest? Yeah. Okay. Then they're one of the houses of the Ordo, right? The Ordo of the
I
Order.
believe so, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm not gonna barge in or anything like that, so I'm gonna probably look at the other warehouse now.
Okay. So warehouse 13 is also quiet.
Do they have Baylor's dodgeball in there?
Yes.
I don't think anybody else will get that reference.
I don't get the reference.
There was a
Over
show
the door
called Warehouse
hangs a
13.
rose cross symbol of the Tugans family.
What's the symbol?
It is a rose. I believe it's a rose. Let me just double check for you. Tugan family. Yeah, it's a stylized rose. I can't really get you an image, but I can show you it if I can get it up right. That. Is that
Gotcha.
even, is that too
Yeah.
blurry?
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
And I've never seen that before, in terms of anything we've encountered so far.
Potentially. I believe you have encountered it when you was looking through the library and stuff, because you would see the family crests of all the merchant families in here.
Okay. So based on what I've seen so far, to me it seems like it's the first warehouse, right? With the Rockenberger family. But I guess I need some more information.
No one is about.
Get him.
Well, I'm not gonna break into some dude's warehouse.
I know. That's not that type of person.
Here's what I'm gonna do. How much money do I have? I have some money. Nobody's around. Absolutely nobody.
There's a few people milling around, but
Are there any vagrants?
Yes.
Vagabonds.
I will pay a vagrant to go break into a warehouse. Not me.
Which warehouse? Currently outside warehouse 13.
I'm in front of the one with the cross. So I'm in front of warehouse 13, right? I would try to convince and persuade a vagrant with money if I need to just run in there and see. I guess I'm looking for. I need some help, guys. What would be the telltale sign of this is the shit? I would imagine a pentagram, but
Is it pentagrams, candles. I mean, if your vagrant doesn't come back, he could end up being the sacrifice.
Robes.
Yeah, blood.
Blood. Knives.
The smell of sulfur.
Because we know that there was that inlaid copper before, so.
Right. Yeah. And what would I say? I would probably, I would. I'd probably lie, and I'd probably say that I work for a rival company or a rival family or something like that, and say I need you to sneak in there and see what they're selling so I can get a good deal, right? And if it works out, then
How much money are you giving him?
how much money did they ask for?
Oh, well, he just holds out his hand. Depends on how much you give him. Is how much whether you roll or no, don't roll. Everyone has a price.
I know. What? Okay. I mean, would I know what a typical bribe price is?
Well, this is vagrant, so you know. Potentially not. You're not very well. Well, I don't know, but the whole point. Your master sent you out to learn about the world, so you might not be as wise to the world as possible. So, I mean,
all right, I'll give him a gold crown. I'll put a gold crown in his hand.
Okay, can you give me a charm roll, please, at plus 30?
I'll flip it. I'll spend a fate to flip it.
Okay.
It's a fortune to flip it, right?
It is a fortune. Yep, the grey one.
Yep. I'll flip it for a 16 for
his eyes goes wide and he goes, "Oh, thank you, madam. Thank you, Fraulein." And he walks up to the door of warehouse 13, puts his hand on the handle, and opens it, and goes inside.
Cool. I'm gonna admire the river and casually keep an eye open for when they return.
This is a beautiful river.
He eventually comes out. He's got a jar of a jar of fruit. He comes back out with like a jar of fruit. He goes,
okay.
Well, there's nothing in there. There's some boxes. What
no
do you
candles.
What do you want me to? No, there's no candles, but there's it looks like everything's been pushed to the sides and bunched up a bit. There's a big clearing in the back.
Sounds like.
Oh.
Door's open.
Right.
You can go have a look if you want.
No, thank you. And all right, cool. This is it. I got my answer. We're going to this one. Right.
Can I go now?
No, you get. Yeah, of course. I was like, yeah, no. You serve.
Disappears off to a fucking inn.
Yeah.
Get absolutely get absolutely rat-arsed.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
no. What are you doing
You
here?
serve the families of Bögenhafen very well. Yeah, get out of here. Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's probably like a week's worth of money for peasants. Like a gold crown.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get the word out that it's Warehouse 13.
So you're heading back, yeah?
Yeah.
So when you arrive back, it's just dusk is starting to approach. 'Cause
Okay.
it was like mid-afternoon by the time everyone managed to break away and get back to the Crosspike Inn. So it's now just the sun is starting to descend upon the on the horizon, and as you arrive at the Crosspike Inn, and you head downstairs into the secret, the cellar, basically the hiding spot of the Thieves Guild. One of them comes back while Beth is gone and goes, "We've made contact with Joseph. He's gonna get preparations ready. He'll leave as soon as you get to the boat."
Can I pay? I'm gonna pay that same guy to go to the inn and take my stuff to the boat. I'm gonna pay him another gold to take my stuff to the boat.
Okay.
I'll give him an extra gold and mine as well, please.
Okay. So he's gonna. Okay. Has
Just-
anyone else got stuff at the inn?
No.
Just to get my stuff out of the inn.
Yeah, I think if we did, can we just say that we all did and we all did it?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Someone
I've
also.
got nothing.
Yeah, certainly, and obviously someone pays for someone to take mangled house suite to the to Joseph's boat as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least tell her to go to Joseph Boat.
Yeah.
Because she's still suffering from the galloping trots. But anyway, so yeah, so what do? You come back down the stairs?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know how to get into this place, but yeah, I would with everything. I'm the rest of the party hasn't left, right?
No.
Like I would know they would still be here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I would have
Yeah, we've
rushed
been
back to tell everybody that it's Warehouse 13.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. So we need a plan. We need to gear up, be ready. It's that scene in Conan the Barbarian. They're sitting around the fire. They're putting all the paint, and they're about to go in the mountain and steal the princess, kind of thing. That slow drum sound, and you know the weapons all go, and everything gets cinched and tightened and ready, and so we need to make ourselves kind of inconspicuous and sneak over to 13 and just go in the door and be ready to go. That's not how you should go. But you know, and go like that. Yes, just like that. Yep.
Yes. 100%.
All right, are we ready?
Yes.
We're ready. So,
Let's do this. Weapons sharpened.
so you who fight in the front, I will sit in the back with the bow and fire arrows. That's what I know, and sneaking a bit around. I don't know. Beth, do you have good, useful spell to help out? I mean, if we're encountering demons and magic, we might need that.
I'm afraid I don't think my spells will be much against demons.
Well, if there are gods, a spell, maybe they could help with that. Belnir and Otfrid and Frida, they'll take care of the demon. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. But if we get there before it's summoned, if the demon isn't there yet, then maybe that's. Anyway, are we ready? Are we just going to go?
I don't see why not.
All right. Well, we need to sneak around in the darkness, avoid the guards, kick down the door, and go.
Yes.
Give us proof or die. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not so good at that part. Someone else lead this expedition. Almost French. I'm so frustrated.
Damn the French. I don't know who they are.
Sorry,
Damn
the
them.
Bretonians.
I don't know who the Bretonians are either, but I don't like
There's the French in this world.
Oh.
Yes.
So Warehouse 13 is here.
All right.
Actually,
13.
have I, yeah, you're all on here, aren't you? You're all on this page, aren't you, of the city of Bögenhafen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
My good old city of Bögenhafen.
Yeah, I
Right.
see it.
I think so. You're going to head over to to Warehouse 13, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so you spend a little time prepping yourself, perhaps swapping clothes around with each other or something. Obviously, the dwarf is a bit at a disadvantage there because he's smaller than everyone else.
Wears this big cloak and hunch low and pretends you're a halfling cook. Easy. Yeah. Off you go.
So it's just after dark as you sort of start making your way across town. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to our first break.
Son of a bitch.
So we're going to have our first intermission. We'll be back shortly when we will go to the final part of this adventure. Bam. Yeah. Go get yourself drinks and have a potty break and whatever else you need.
Is it too late to have a beer or too early to have a beer?
Not
Not
where we
too-
are.
It's not too early to have a beer. What? No, of course not.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 9 o'clock here.
I want to drink, but if I have to, if we're gonna have
Got 10
martial
minutes.
arts later, I can't. I don't want to drink before martial arts, but if our class is cancelled because we're outside and the weather's not so nice. But we usually, when we're outside no matter what. So unless it's actually pissing rain, we usually have class, and I don't want to go because it's pretty cold and damp. But I have to go.
It's hot here again.
Oh, luck, yeah. I love
It's
that.
okay today.
I like the hunt.
It was
Right.
cold this morning when I went out. I had to go out and sort out my driving license, get that all basically set up. We'll get that renewed. And it was cold. It was cold in the shadows, but warm in the sun. It was weird, and it obviously just I think it rained during the night because it was wet when I went out. Well, the car was a bit wet, and there was little bits of puddles everywhere. So yeah, it was a bit cold. Walking around in shorts and a t-shirt. It was a little bit cold in the shadows, like a bit bitey, bit nippy. But in the sun, it was hot. So it was really weird sensation. But yeah, got that sorted. That was really painless. I've been trying to do it like for 2 months now, get my driving license renewed. But now that's out of the way, that's one stress out of my life that I don't need to worry
nice.
about.
Yeah,
Not
congrats.
Just had to renew it. Just a bit of a palaver because I had to go all the way into Rayleigh as opposed to like my local post office, which doesn't do it at all. What else? 4th edition's coming out soon. Have you seen Eric?
No, I haven't heard anything about 4th edition.
Comes out in July. Is it no June or June? Isn't it, Eric? J-Wall?
July. Right, I'll tell you. June. PDF in June, hardcover July.
Yeah, so I'm kind of hyped about that. I don't.
Later for some reason.
Hmm?
I was just saying the starter set for some reason is a month later. And you'd think it'd be earlier.
I don't like gin. I really don't like gin. I don't like the smell of gin, and I don't like the taste of gin. It's like medicine. Weird aftertaste. Sorry, someone in chat. Shinobi. Hi, Shinobi.
But you like Sambuca.
I don't like Sambuca
Then why'd you drink Sambuca?
because I thought I did like it. Because it's aniseed, you know, I like aniseed, but I didn't like that at all.
So it's just horrible.
Yep, I agree.
It's what I imagine like drain cleaner tastes like.
Really?
Yeah.
Never had it. What is it called?
Sambuca?
Sambuca?
Yep.
Italian anise flavored liqueur. Star anise
You have it in shots. It's not.
and elderflower. You probably don't drink this alone. No, you do. It's served neat. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's a shot. You generally have it as a shot.
That people have it with coffee.
Do they?
Yeah. A serving in Sambuca can be a shot with 7 coffee beans.
Okay,
Likewise, a shot with a single coffee bean is called con la musca, which means with the fly.
I guess the one coffee bean does look like a fly.
People are weird. Human
Yep.
beings are fucking weird.
Yep.
Hmm?
I'm just trying to make sure that's the correct Discord link.
The one in chat.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
I know it is because I recognise the link. You could also change it to be the PTG link itself, if that helps. But yeah, I know it's that one.
Yeah, that's a good point. Are the fucking extension working?
Nope.
I don't. What extension?
The roleplay extension.
I don't know. I got the beta for the bits.
Yeah,
extension.
me too.
I feel like everybody got it. Wait, how do you?
Oh, why is it not working?
Oh, did you get partnered with Humble Bundle?
Who, me? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
everyone got partnered with.
Yeah, you just apply for it.
Yeah, it's not like a special thing.
Oh, well, next time I do a Humble Bundle, I'll do it for you. Give you a little bit of some there, James.
The Pillars of Eternity have released an RPG.
Tabletop, yeah.
Are they actually going to publish it, or is it just going to be?
Yeah,
Also,
so-
where's my people that game T-shirt, sir? Sir, I demand a free one. I demand a free
Free
one.
one.
A free one.
So
PTG ain't made that kind of money.
all that time I was gone, I was looking for my phone charger and I couldn't find it. And it turns out it was because I put my keyboard on top of it when I went away to grab some food.
Genius. I love those moments.
It's active.
Yeah, the Pillars tabletop, it was planned since the FIG campaign, and it was supposed to be about 20 pages, going up to 46, and it's going to be more than that. And yeah, I think they'll publish it properly once it's done. It's just very early right now. This text, and it's pretty much just all character options.
I think my Open Legend book shipped finally. Yay. Yep.
I can turn myself up for Rooster. I'm surprised no one complained about volume this time.
Sounded alright at my end.
What about now? I just like doubled it.
Brewster, how you feeling, by the way? I haven't talked to you. I mean, I miss you. I miss your face. You're a pretty good guy. I feel like we're friends.
We'll wait for him to chat.
Good.
Better.
Good.
If you follow his Twitter, that's not what it seems like.
I think I follow his Twitter, but ask me the last time I opened Twitter.
That's because he's miserable all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I don't think he's ever happy, but that's like
happy.
I think he's happy when he's
Miserable is
mo-
happy.
Yeah. When he's moaning.
Mm.
So how about that STA
I can
shit
watch
comeback?
We're not having that kind of debrief today. We're having a Warhammer debrief.
Yep.
The STA starship battles are perfect. I don't see how you can change it for the better. It is
You
one.
should give a summary of it. Get it?
Yeah.
Summary.
God damn it.
I still can't get over that.
It is getting very summary over here.
Look, I'm happy.
Oh, James,
Like,
how
look,
much
I understand you're
XP again
withdrawn.
is the recap?
10 XP.
Your mom's
0
tenants
again.
fee. So is it wrong if I call my stepdad and wish his new husband happy Mother's Day?
It depends on.
I think Father's Day would work better.
I feel like it'll be more of a joke and they will both appreciate it though.
Then do it if they appreciate
do it.
humor.
I was gonna say that's the kind of thing where you would have to know the people and know whether they would appreciate it or find it funny.
We don't know them. Don't ask us.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I was like the type of person who would be like, "Hey, I need you to call my mom and tell her I'm dead," and everybody would be like, "What? No." I'm like, "Don't worry about it. She'll know. She'll know it's a lie."
When's everyone away, by the way? So, Lauren, you're not available for the next 2 weeks?
Possibly, I'll find out probably tonight. What my schedule will be, if any, for the hockey tournament over the next 2 weekends.
And I'm not necessarily going to have to miss anything, but if we don't do a session on the 24th, I won't be upset. But I will be here for it if we are doing one.
I'm absent for ever and a day.
Sorry, what, Claytor?
I said I'm absent for ever and a day.
Alright, so till next Thursday,
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah? Because that's when the anniversary starts.
Yep. I'll be here again.
Good.
Really convenient, let me tell you.
I know, it is, isn't it? My chair's making noises again. I might have to get some more
WD-40.
WD-40 in it or whatever, the spray one.
WD-40.
Mm-hmm.
WD-40.
You can use anything, really. I once used cooking oil to fix the squeaky car door. I mean, it's oil.
Look,
Right.
I'm turning a hot tub or a truck bed into a hot tub. That is my.
Is it still attached to a truck, or has it been removed from the truck?
The front of the truck is going to be used to house solar panels and the batteries.
Ooh, okay. So the
Use
truck
it-
is no longer going to be a truck, is what you're saying.
Oh no, it's been dead for at least
Okay.
15 years.
Okay, then
15 years.
good. I fully support your recycling initiative to reuse this dead truck. If you were building a portable hot tub driving around in the back, in the bed of a pickup truck, I would probably caution against it. But yeah, no, I approve. Yes, do it. Do it. Do it.
That's what we're gonna do. It seems like a good plan, anyways. Anyways, I think we're all back.
Mm-hmm. I know, we're all quiet.
No, Dad, no. We're just.
I will make some noise because I don't like it so quiet. But I don't like it too
just
noisy.
double
either.
checking what's happening.
Oh,
Who would ever be quiet?
Everybody's dead. Make a
giant-
death
giant-
saving throw. The portal to Oblivion has in fact opened, and a giant guard has stepped out, and he says, "Stop right there, criminal scum.
Dang.
Pay the fine or pay the price. What do you do?"
Frida, pay the fine. You've got the money. Off we go.
Pay the fine. Here. All right. You get off the scot free this time.
So you, right? So let's go back. So I was just double checking the exact things that's going to happen. So I'm just gonna. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna start properly with the final part. And we're back. Woo! We're back in the room. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Sorry for the little longer break. I was just double checking what was going on and how things were gonna play out. Just to refresh my memory again, just to make sure that I don't fuck anything up. So you all head over to the to Warehouse 13. It's now a few hours since Beth was here earlier. Just because you got yourself geared up and stuff like that. I assume you're all now wearing like armor and shit. You don't. Luckily enough, you're not exact. I mean, you definitely notice like wanted posters around the town for you.
Shit, they got those out quick.
That's because the printing press has been invented.
Oh, true.
There's some sort of like mock-up drawings. You know, they're all kind of a bit. You know, they don't exactly look like you. You know, there is like some similarities, but not much in the way of similarities. But someone very observant will be able to spot the four of you, as you know, the four of you by face if they're being particularly observant. But you don't encounter too much of a problem. And as you sort of head down the riverfront towards Warehouse 13, you can see some people milling around outside the well, at least two people milling around outside the warehouse. They look like, you know, the eight that threatened you the other night.
Yeah.
They look like them, or at least two of them look like them that you can see, and every now and then you see someone sort of marching around the perimeter of the warehouse, and you can hear, carried on the wind or the night, a faint sound of chanting.
Like we've got the plates.
What do you want to do? You haven't been spotted yet.
Charge in and murder all of them. Wait.
We're outnumbered. That is not a smart idea. So
We're only outnumbered if we think we're outnumbered.
I think
How many people?
find a way to get in there.
Well, you can see two like standing out front, guarding the entrance, and you can see there's probably, educated guess, probably about 8 of them in total.
Okay.
I could probably fire an arrow at them, but then there's screaming, then there's running, then there's fighting, then there's guards. No. I think we need to be a little sneakier first. Then we burn it down.
I can deal with this. How do we want to go about it? I don't plan. Can't swim.
I need to look at the map. Hold on. Hello, map. So it's just plain warehouse. It's pretty open all around. It's a complex. Number 13 on the map. There's nothing really around it. It's not connected.
So just
to
the one
other
entrance?
buildings.
1 second, I'm just gonna try and cover this up.
Okay. It's a cover-up, folks. You heard it here first.
Damn. I knew that you were going to do some shady shit, James, but I didn't know you were going to do that.
Oh, look.
Cover stuff up. Come on.
Cats.
No, not even a giggle from anyone.
No, lewd. No, don't groom that on camera. Oh.
TOS. Oh, James is bad. GG, we had a good run, guys. We had a good run.
No. Oh dear. Nope. Just sit like this, just in case. Yep.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Not yet.
There you
Not done
go.
yet. Nope.
That's what it looks. So it's got a stone bottom, and it's got like a wooden top. So it's very, there's quite a few buildings that look like this.
13 on the door look like eyes.
They do look like eyes.
They do look like that. It's the Amityville warehouse.
But yeah, all the warehouses are pretty much a similar design to this.
Very narrow windows to prevent people from sneaking in through the windows, I'm assuming.
Doesn't mean we
And
can't
there's
sneak in the
And there's
windows.
bars over the windows as well.
Are they shuttered?
No, just barred.
So we can potentially fire an arrow through the windows.
It'd be harder, but yes.
I mean, we could at least look through the windows.
Yes. So we need to get up close. Okay, she's grooming her face. I can sit here now just in case. Yes. Cat.
Okay, so we'll send the people that can sneak up to see. We need somebody to run a distraction,
That's not
and all I can do is run up and hit things.
Mhm. Are there any other? So there are two guards standing out front. They're stationary. Are
Yep.
there any other guards, or is there anyone else patrolling,
Yes.
walking around?
Every few moments, every so many minutes, not minutes, but every while you see there's in total there's 8 people in patrolling this area. So you've got 2 people guarding, and then there's 3 other groups of 2 that are constantly walking around the perimeter of this building.
Yeah, we can't slip into that. So
Well, we could intercept them 2 by 2, sort of. This.
but that would
I'll try.
alert them.
I
I get it.
I show you.
Yeah, I think I kind of get it, but I'm sure
I'll
they'd
show you.
notice.
I'll show you how to do this successfully.
I don't see how. If there's a couple of minutes, it's gonna be really hard.
Because like the stationary patrol would notice if they saw the same 2 groups go by without the. Sorry, if they saw the same group go by without seeing the other 2.
If they saw Jeff and
Okay.
Richie, but not Frank and George.
So
Question.
this is the warehouse,
Can't
right?
see anything.
These are the front doors.
I see.
Oh.
Yeah. I get the idea. I get the idea. Anyways, continue.
Okay, so if there are 2 here. Now, guards come this way, right?
Mhm.
So we stand here as the pair comes around. Hello, ambush. Hello, ambush. 3,
Yeah, but that's assuming that
And
we
then-
can.
ambush in. That's a plan. I'm not saying it's the one to use. It's just that's how I was seeing it. If you take them out the moment they pass the people that they need to check in with, and then they go around, and that's when
You have a little extra time, yeah.
Yeah, you have and then you have time to prepare for the
Assuming-
next set.
Assuming
And then they
the
come around the
group,
corner and go, what the? And then you get them.
assuming the group in front doesn't hear the group behind, and assuming the 2 guards don't hear the 2 that you just.
Well,
ambushed.
that's the tricky part. So it's either that or we take out the 2 front guards and just go in and bar the doors so that the other guards outside can't follow us.
Yeah. I mean.
Or
I'll give it a shot.
or how sweet we grab her trot ridden by and just push her forward, and then she runs away and they follow. Because she'll probably be at the boat by now, and we can just sacrifice her, right?
Well, no, she's not here to be used, so
No.
you can't use her, I'm
I know.
afraid.
I know, that's not fair. That's not fair to her to do that. So we can either take the front 2, go in and bar the doors so that the rest can't get in, but then we don't know what we're facing. We can't, that's very noisy entrance. Or we have to slowly take down the patrols and then move up to the front door and then go in. So whichever.
Well, my concern with taking out the patrol slowly, though, too, is if there's only 3 people circling,
Mm-hmm.
will they be in sight of each other while they're on that long side?
Well, that's what we need a few minutes to watch, and we need to see if there's ever a time where there's a group alone that we can remove. And that's...
So where are you discussing all this? Are you just talking in the middle of the street or what?
No, we're hiding. We're off. Probably down by the docks, looking like we're hiding behind a boat, peering, watching, behind some crates at the dock. We're not pretending to look like we're gambling or something, not actually, we're some dock workers at the end of our shift gambling behind some boxes, but we're peering over and keeping an eye on this warehouse.
Okay.
Something like that.
So, what are you doing?
What we need to see, is there a moment where there's ever a group of guards alone with no other guards?
Well, they're not alone very long. That's the thing. Not a massive building. It's only how wide is it? Oh, okay, it's about 40 or 50 foot long.
So we either need to distract them to pull them all away, or we need to find another entrance. In our mapping of the sewers, we didn't come across any entrances to warehouses.
We didn't really come this way, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the solution, is that there's a sewer entrance for us and we just never found it. I'm just trying to think about it. As a player, I'm thinking, not as a character, I'm thinking as a
Beth,
player.
do you have any magic spells that might be able to be used as a distraction for these guards to lure them away?
Not that many. No, I might be able to distract one or two, but not a whole group. Yeah.
All right, so here's the plan. I charge in, I hit one with an axe, and then I run.
Draw them back here and then we ambush them when you come back?
Oh, no, I was just going to keep running.
Oh, so you're our distraction, even though there are humans guarding the door. And we're going to send a dwarf who runs slower because he's got shorter legs.
Wow, I'm just going to throw that out there.
I don't want you to be captured.
I won't be captured. I'll kill them all.
Okay, there'll be 8 eventually. Chasing you.
That's fine. I can kill all
There
of
will be
them.
the 8 of them captured.
Look, I can kill all of them.
Okay, well, if you're confident, then you do that, and then the us 4 will go inside. That's his
Excellent.
plan. I can't stop him.
Anybody else got any other ideas? I'm open to ideas. This is just my character being stupid, and this is how it's gonna work. All right, I'm gonna charge him.
Just
No one
you.
else has.
Just
Just
you,
me.
yeah?
He
Just
wants
me.
to charge them and to draw them off. The other 4 of us, we have to be ready to go as soon as he pulls them away.
Yep.
Right, so you're gonna charge, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, charge then. Sure. Right, I'll give you all a surprise around to do it.
I think I have a charge ability.
Everyone's got charge.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One second, let me think where I need to go. I need to get something.
I just put the combat summary thing in the Zoom chat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, which chat? What? Where?
Zoom.
Zoom.
Chat.
Oh, Zoom. I've got 4 chats, J-Wall.
Fair.
There's Discord, there's Zoom, there's
character
the
rushes
game,
up
and Twitch.
character rushes up to. He did say Zoom to begin with, so.
I missed that. I'm bad.
Well, it's. So you get +10 to your weapon skill bonus, and it is a full action. So you're gonna hit the closest one, yeah?
Yep.
All right.
I
Give it-
have an arrow ready.
All right. Give us a weapon skill roll then, please. With a +10 to your roll.
Oh, wait, that's willpower.
That's willpower, yeah.
Yeah, no.
How did you get willpower?
Because I hit
It's
WP.
WP.
Yeah.
WS.
Attack. 10.
Okay, you hit the body. You got a 60, which is reversed. Oh, so that is the body. It already told
Yep.
you. Okay, roll damage, please. What are you using? You're using your halberd, aren't you?
Yep.
All right, so you do 9 damage.
Jesus Christ. All right. I'm gonna. I mean, the other option was to blunderbuss the two of them, but you know, I
That's a
felt like
bit
this,
noisy.
I felt like this was the better option.
I didn't know that was an option. Probably a good thing I didn't realize that's an option.
Probably good thing.
Probably.
Did you blunderbuss him? No. Why not? It would have told everybody. You killed me, friends. Now they think you're dead. All my friends are dead.
Blunderbuss would have resulted in like weapon malfunction, blows up, kills us all from. And
Knowing my luck.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, so yeah, you cut him deeply. Who wants to go next?
You guys don't
Well,
have to.
now if I launch if I loose an arrow, it's going to potentially hit Belnir now because he's in the way.
I mean, just aim above my head. It's fine.
But yeah, he is short.
There is a minus 20% chance to hit. You could potentially. It's 20% harder to hit when. Because you're not stationary when you hit each other. They are moving, ducking and diving.
I'm watching. Are any of the other guards approaching that position? Are they? Has anyone?
Well,
seen
we're initiative now, so
Okay.
we'll see what happens. They're probably going to hear the cry of pain.
If you can sit, if you hear, or if you're facing the long side, shoot one of them in the back.
Yeah. Is there another patrol that I can see that I can loose an arrow at?
No, because the warehouses are quite compact, close together.
Okay.
So they're it's literally a row of warehouses with a very small alleyway down the side.
There were the 2 guards there, though. Is there one that's a little further
Yes.
away?
No, but Belnir charged the closest one.
Okay.
So the,
other one.
one's further back is behind them.
Well, I can take the shot, but I risk hitting him. Do I try anyway?
Do it.
Absolutely.
Okay. I have an aim shot, so plus 10. So do I just do
Minus
it at
10.
10?
Minus 10, yep.
Sure, minus 10. All right, I'm going to aim for the other one. Let's soften them both up. Okay. This is weapon skill, right? Hope so. Success!
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
You didn't tell me where you hit. 53 becomes...
Oh, she didn't roll attack. If you go to your weapons page,
yeah,
go to your weapons page. Do that.
I didn't attack it here. I just rolled weapon skill. I forgot. So,
Don't worry
but
about it.
okay.
Yeah. And so.
So you got a 53 is the left arm. 6 damage. 6
Yeah.
damage. 6 damage.
Jesus Christ, you might have actually crippled his arm.
2. Okay. Yep. So did you say you're shooting the same one that Belnir's attacking, or the other one?
The other one. I'm going to soften them up.
Okay. Who's next?
I'll shoot an arrow as well.
Okay. Who are you shooting at?
I'm gonna shoot at the one that Belnir is attacking.
Okay. There's minus 20 to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna aim.
Okay. Minus 10.
Don't hit me. I like living.
Oh, that is bad miss.
96. Right. You don't hit Belnir. If you critically failed, then yes, that would have hit Belnir, but you didn't.
It's very
So
close.
you just sort of aim high and you hit into the it bounces off the stone wall in front of the warehouse's wall.
There's a glance behind you. Belner takes a second to look at you. Why?
Beth,
I don't like arrows in my back. So Eric and J-Wall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to magic bolt.
Okay. Are you gonna channel?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna channel. So I cast channel first, right?
Yes.
There it is. And did it go? Oh, there it is. No modifier.
Woo!
Whoa, 100%.
That
Okay.
is bang on. Yep. 40. Yep. You needed 43. You got 43. Okay. So that means you get to add your magic rate into this roll, which is 1.
Yes.
So you roll your magic pool.
Nice.
I think there should be a thing for it in the spell.
Here it is.
There?
Yeah, it is. I found it. Yeah, I was on the wrong tab. And amount of magic used is 1. Yes. No ingredients. Better pizza. Oh my god, it's success. It was successful.
You need a 9. You throw a dart of magic falls at an opponent within 16 yards. Although small, the magic dart strikes with considerable force. Magic dart is a magic missile with damage 3. So roll a d10, please, and add 3 to it.
9.
9 damage. And is that the one to the one that Belnir's already attacking?
Yeah, the same one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Toughness. Okay. He goes
It worked.
down.
Yes.
He
Hey.
goes down, yep. And last but not least, Upfrid.
I will charge the other one.
Okay.
Let's try. So that's plus 10. Weapon skill.
Yes, is it plus 10 or is it plus 4? Oh, it's plus 10, yep. Oh, fucking hell. You got 48, you needed a 48.
Nice.
Nice.
You hit him in the right leg. Roll damage,
God.
please.
Oh, he's gonna go down.
9 damage.
These equal rolls.
Okay, so that is everyone acted. So now we need to do, everyone needs to give me a initiative check, please.
All right.
I'm just going to roll 1 for all of them, so they all act at the same time.
47.
37.
Why?
34.
Straight last. 29.
Get good.
You good, Scrum. I'm not a dex person, Eric. Wait, I don't know how initiative works. This is a D100?
No, it's a D10 plus your agility.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a child.
6.
Oh.
So, Otfried, what did you get?
41.
Frida, what did you get?
34.
Belnir, what did you get?
29.
Hilda?
47.
Beth?
37.
No, wrong way. Okay, so Hilda gets to go first. What do you want to do?
Do I see any of the other guards?
Not yet.
Not yet. Uh, tough choice. I can move up to the doors. I probably wouldn't have enough time to move up and open them on my turn, would I?
No.
No. Well, I know which direction that they'll be coming from. I'm just gonna have an arrow ready because I have rapid reload, and I'm just gonna be ready as soon as I see another guard. I'm gonna shoot it in the face if we're not inside yet.
Okay.
And we'll wait for the others to open the door. I'm gonna cover them.
Oxford?
That's my plan.
There's still one left, yeah?
Yes, the one you're fighting.
I'll just attack him.
Okay. You gonna aim?
No.
Okay, you're just gonna hit.
Fuck aiming.
Fuck the aim.
That is a miss.
If I did aim,
You
I know, I
would
should aim.
it would have been equal. It would have been the exact same as it was last time.
You would have
48
hit.
again.
And you also would have hit.
Yep. That's. Can I attempt it again? I can't, can I?
No.
If I mean, I still have another half action.
Nope, you can only make one attack roll per turn.
I thought attack was half.
Yes, but you can only make one attack roll per turn.
Yeah, one attack, but I could do something else after.
Yes,
not an
you've got
attack.
half action. Yes.
Yeah, so I'll delay. So I keep that for my next turn.
Okay. Beth.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Coco Chanel fails.
Okay, but you still get to roll the magic roll anyway.
Yeah.
Was that the? I mean, that was the first spell you ever got off so far, isn't it?
Oh, I got a 1.
Does a 1 mean something?
I'm pretty sure. If your casting roll comes up a 1, the spell fails. In addition, I need to make a willpower test or gain an insanity point.
Okay, make a willpower
Balls.
test.
Where's my... There it is.
Okay.
Well, I fail it. All right.
Sanity points. There should be a spot on your character sheet for insanity.
Where is it?
IP. Next to fate points, IP. Next to your magic.
Ah.
Put it in the advanced row.
Yep.
After a while, when they build up, you gain actual insanities and shit like that.
Yeah, totally. It makes sense. Furthermore, let's see. When you roll doubles, triples, or quadruples on your casting roll, which I did not do. Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Okay, the thugs react. So the first one is the one that is fighting Otfrid. He's going to attack you. Tell you what I'm going to do.
Hey,
I'm gonna make
James,
Yes.
if you click the gear in turn order, you can set it to descending.
That's what I've done.
Ah,
It's just scrolling.
it just didn't look like it to me for whatever reason. I forget I'm on the bottom.
You are on the bottom. You're always bottom.
Yep. I'm power bottom. All right, thugs. Let's do this.
Bear with me, I'm just
No, it's fine. No,
making
I
my
feel.
life easier so that I can just roll off this.
Guys, I'm sorry that this was the only option the dwarf saw.
Right, so the one that's fine, Otfrid is he's taking an aim action, and he's gonna hit you. He rolled a 20. Oh no, he needed a
20. He rolled a 43.
hang on, how does that?
7 plus 10.
He did a 28. It should be plus 10.
Did you mean to put D10?
Number 20. Why is the target number 20?
Oh.
Seems low.
Hang on, he's right. It's supposed to be. Weapon skill is 28, not 10, and it says well, that makes no sense.
Because I don't want it to work. Broke it.
Huh? I'm confused to what's going on here.
Okay, so his weapon skill is 28, right?
Yeah.
Can we have it set to 28?
Yes.
Okay. Under weapons, you have it set to hit, like, mine says to hit 50.
Right. No, never mind. But anyway, he missed. The first attack missed. Well, his first attack missed. He's gonna pull a dagger on his next action. You can hear movement down the sides of the warehouse. Okay, that's them. Frida, what are you doing?
I am going to. Sorry, did you say there was another one coming up the side of the warehouse?
You can hear movement up the. You can't see them yet, but you can hear.
I
movement
can't see
up
them
the
yet.
side. Yep, you can hear movement up the side of the warehouse.
Okay. I'm going to loose an arrow at the one that I can see.
Okay, minus 20 because he's in combat with Otfrid.
Okay, and I'm going to aim, so minus 10, right?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Don't shoot me.
Hmm.
I miss.
Quick, reverse it.
I only have 1 point. I'm saving it just in case.
Okay.
The humor of that is it still would be the same.
Belnir?
Well, yeah. That too.
If I hear movement and my guy's down, I'm gonna stand and get ready to charge.
Okay, you holding your action then, yes?
Yep. As soon as somebody comes around that corner, I'm gonna.
Okay. Well,
charge him.
there's still one alive that's fighting Otfrid, but
Otfrid's occupied. He's got him occupied.
all right, Hilda.
Do I see anyone coming up the side?
No, because you can hear them coming down the corridor, avenue, whatever.
I can hear them, but I can't see them yet. They're not.
That is correct. Yep.
Fine, I'm gonna take a shot at the one that's still up. I know Otfrid's there, but I only get minus 10 because I have free reloads and I've been waiting and I held my action and I'm just gonna shoot weapons. I shall loose an arrow. Hit left leg.
Mm-hmm.
Damage. 10. Armor piercing.
Okay, he's down.
Boom. Done.
Yay.
Enough meddling around with all of this. Let's get ready to open the door and move inside.
Otfrid?
Shall I go ahead and open the door now, or?
Yeah, open the door. Just a bit.
Okay. Peek inside.
"50 crossbow bolts go right into your face."
Oh god.
Fate
Oh,
point.
he's dead. Oh god.
Ah!
So, so there's people dressed in robes. They've all got like cultist like headwear on. Just like they're wearing like basically, not to be racist, but think like what the KK. Yeah, then what the cake that.
Wait, how is that not be racist? No, that is like a stipulation of they're wearing cult robes.
Yes, they're wearing cult robes.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yes.
That is not racist to say at all.
They are the racists, and we're here to dispatch the racists. Yes. That I prove.
There's 7 members, 7 people, and they're equally spaced around the copper circle. Tugun is standing in the middle, and the person that you saw earlier in town. Well, he doesn't actually look like that, but there's someone else standing to the side. Yeah, and he's read. One of them's. Is he? No. He's sort of reading from a scroll. The language, you don't recognise the language, Otfrid.
Okay. I'll relay this to Belnir because he's the only one next to me.
Okay.
There's a cult afoot.
All right. Is that what you're doing, Otfrid?
If I stepped inside, would they notice?
Some of them will notice. Well, they've already noticed the door opening anyway, but yeah. So the circle's set up pretty much like how it was in the previous in the underground thing with there's the candles. There's 5. Is it 5 silver candlesticks with the black candles which are now lit. There's a pentagon marked on the floor with salt. And obviously there's the copper ring. There's a copper ring on the floor as well, like before. And there's a heart. Tugun's sort of like straddling over the this heart that's in the centre of the pentagon, reading from a scroll. Okay, is that what you're doing, Otfrid?
Should I go in or?
Well, it took half an action to open the door.
Yeah.
Got 2 more half actions.
Yeah. So, what do you think, Belner? Should I charge in?
Charge in.
They're about
Charge in.
10. They're about 10 foot away from the door. I don't know what your move is.
My move.
It's yards, isn't it? Because it's in yards. Your thing. So.
Charge is down as 8.
So yeah, they're about 3 yards away.
Okay, so they're not in range to charge. We are.
They are in
Are they in
range to
range?
charge. They're 3 yards. How many squares do you need to charge? 2 squares. So yeah, so they're 3 square. They're basically 3 square. The closest cult member is 3 squares away.
Let's charge him.
Okay.
Let's die.
All
That
right.
was plus 10 again, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Hit the
Mhm.
body.
Hit the body. Roll damage.
8.
Okay.
What was the number?
Of damage or
Yeah.
8.
Oh, cool.
Excellent.
That's my turn then. I can't want 8 to die in 2 turns.
Thanks.
Move up, I'll cover you. Go.
Getting the name.
And while you do that, I'm realizing this would have been the wonderful point where if we had bought some nails and a keg of black powder, packaged it up, and at this point we just light the fuse and roll it in on a short fuse and slam the door, that'd definitely disrupt things, and then the guards would come along to see what the disruption was and would find a whole bunch of injured merchant cultists around a pentagram. Problem solved. But that's Lauren the player thinking, not Hilda the I run around in the forest hunting to feed my poor city family.
To be fair, though, it seemed like the guards were all in on everything with the whole goblin thing. So, I mean, they probably would just cover it up.
What happened? Somebody exploded.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, people just explode. It happens all the time.
Spontaneous combustion happens all the time. It's a legitimate thing.
Yeah.
I can't take
yes and no.
myself stand.
But
Having somebody spontaneous combust is a legitimate strategy.
yes.
Is it though?
I feel like it is, Eric.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong. I don't have a coffee cup, so deal with this.
I'm out of coffee, and I'm gonna need a lot more today. A lot more.
Yeah.
I've had my one energy drink and breakfast, and now I'm drinking a lot of water and pineapple juice.
Ooh, pineapple juice. That would be good.
Tasty.
I love pineapple juice.
Yes.
Right, so Alfred's done. Beth, what are you doing?
I'm probably gonna follow up the group because I'm terrified. I don't want to get shot with a crossbow bolt.
Okay.
And I doubt I was able to understand the language too, right?
Yes, you
Like-
cannot understand, but you know it's arcane of some sort.
All right. Yep.
So you run
Yeah.
across and head inside the
Right.
inside the warehouse, yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So like we have that shot of everybody moving in, and we hear like the guttural chanting, and I say, I don't know what that is, but it's definitely magical or definitely arcane. And then you know, what happens?
And it
Well,
definitely.
Well, so you
needs-
run across. So we're because we're going to keep initiative. So
Okay.
So four thugs come around the corner. Who do they see? They see Belnir standing over a fallen comrade.
I get my action.
Yeah,
Hold my
sure.
action. Charge and hit one of them.
Okay.
And that's plus 10 to the roll, right?
That is plus
For
10 to the
charge?
roll. Yep.
Okay. Spend, it's the gold one, right?
No, it's the
The
silver
silver.
one. The gold one is
Silver
a fate
one.
point.
Swap it.
Okay, so you get 38. 38 is left arm. Roll damage, please. Oh my god. Oh, it failed though.
Jesus.
You did 13 damage though.
Jesus.
Yeah, you cut him down in one hit.
Boom. Hack his arm off. He goes down bleeding out. Nice.
So there's
Okay.
3 guards.
There's 3 more left here, but you can all still hear that there's still like movement up the alleyway, but it's further down. Okay, so this guard his friend that's come round with him, he attacks you back. He attacks you, Belnir.
Right?
Nah, see, James is a joker. They're not actually attacking you.
Not actually attacking. They're terrified. I just severed a man's arm.
He hits you for 1 success for 36, which becomes 63. 63 is your body, and he does you. What's his strength? Strength is 3. So he's gonna do. Nine damage.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Armor.
It's not just armor. You need to reduce that by your toughness as well. Your toughness bonus.
That's right. Toughness bonus. Where's that?
It's on your secondary stat.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Toughness bonus is 4, 5, so 5 damage. Ow.
5 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so you take 5 damage. 5 wounds.
Okay.
The other 2, they start approaching Belnir to like try and take the dwarf down. One of them heads towards Belnir, and one of them obviously can see the doors open and is headed indoor and is going for the door. Next, it's Frida.
Okay, so I'm going to reload and I'm going to shoot at the one that's going towards Belnir, not the one he's attacking.
Okay. There's no minus.
Okay.
That's a miss.
And I missed. I can't hit anything today.
Don't
You're so
forget to
close, though.
Don't forget to
I know.
mark. Don't forget to mark off your ammo as you fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
All right. Cool. Belnir.
Hit the guy that just hit me.
Okay.
Fuck!
You can't flip it.
I only have 1.
He spent his point already.
And you need to save one so you don't die. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my fortune point. So,
Yep.
or my, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
It's my turn.
new initiatives have appeared, and I'm not happy. That's came outside.
Oh. So, it's top of the hour, so we'll take another break, and then we'll come back for the final part of this, because I don't think there's going to be much longer left. in
Exciting
this.
conclusion. If we end a bit early today, that's going to be a bit beneficial for me as well.
Well, we got the talk afterwards.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
It should be done here in no time. It's either I'm going to die, probably, or I'm going to die.
No.
You're not going to die.
Will not let you die. Don't you
I'm too much
worry,
of
friend.
I'm too much of a badass.
Okay, if you die, I don't think you'll be the only one.
Don't have time to bleed.
I mean, I've already taken down 2 people. I feel like that's good.
That's a
The
good
two- it's a-
KDR.
Yeah, but KDR is
Just
great.
bear with me though. I'm just going to do
Tuesday.
something crazy.
My greatest success this battle is not hitting Belnir.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, I'm alive.
Something occurred to me. Was that your half action then? That you just missed?
Me?
Rachel.
What?
Oh,
Me?
later.
Yeah, was that half
No.
action or full action?
That was a full action. It's swinging my weapon.
That's just a half action.
What?
isn't it?
No, that's a full action. Charge is a full action. I think swinging is a full action. Once I get
Attack is a half
Right, I'm
action.
going to quickly go use the bathroom.
Oh wait, attack. Wait, does that mean I can attack again?
You
No.
No, you can attack
Oh.
once, but you can aim and
attack
then you can
once.
attack. Although it wouldn't have helped
Oh.
you much.
Or
Hmm.
all-out attack plus 20% makes it equal.
Wait.
Ooh.
Wait, do what with 20%?
You discuss it. I'll be back.
If we say that was an all-out attack instead of just your half-action attack. you hit.
Okay. Okay. And well, next time I think I'll do an all-out attack.
It also means though
Yeah,
that you
it's-
can't parry or
Yeah, you
dodge
can't parry.
to your
or
next turn.
dodge. But I don't know if you can do that anyway with a two-handed weapon.
I don't think so.
Just unless he's going to aim or something, it's beneficial not to, I suppose. Yeah, if James is feeling generous, he could let you have that as a all-out attack.
Microphone of James, what do you think? Feel like he'll allow it?
That's a yes.
Yeah, that's obviously a yes. No, if I can get it as an all-out attack, that means it's a hit, which means
You'll probably murder him.
probably, knowing my luck. Well, I've got a lot of people to take down. God, this was such a stupid plan. But it's gonna get us what's needed to be done.
I mean, you're not the one that ran inside.
Yeah, but I've got 4 people.
Yeah, but I'm surrounded by like 9.
True.
like,
I'm probably gonna move up next time. So
and one of them's a wizard that I'm aware of. So, I'm gonna get stabbed to death by cultists.
Okay, well, this is terrible. Why did I do this? Why did I charge in?
I would like to blame Rooster for all our misfortunes.
Rooster is a yeah. That's the issue.
He's a negative influence.
He is. He is. Rooster, I need you to come up with more combat, please. More starship combat. More starship combat. We need to go to the XR sector and have more combat. All the combat. 14 hours of combat. Do you know that? 14 hours. It's fucking ridiculous. Actually, it wasn't like 14 hours.
Only
it was more
14.
Like 8 hours. It was like 8 hours of combat with
Oh,
one
yeah.
ship.
Can't complain, man.
Can't play 8 hours of combat. Name one thing where you play fucking combat for 8 hours. It's the God of War. Or any action game for that matter, really. I mean,
Imagine if combat in STA was like God of War's combat.
oh my god, I'd actually be happy.
That'd be interesting.
It would be. So I'm going to rip my opponent in half. Kapla, thank you.
But what is the
Oh.
worst name for the game? Is it like Dad of War? Is it Dad of Boy? What's the worst name?
I think Dad of Boy is good. Dad of Boy. Son, I'm going to teach you something. Dad of Boy. Oh, God, Lord. It's fucking terrible. You know, I'm also playing my game for daily stuff. I'm great here. Oh my god,
It's the
Gato.
demon.
It's the demon.
It's back. The one that you cut the ear off.
God, that'll be great. Hey, to come in all bloody after killing 4 fucking people. Hey, your ear's still gone. Pretty fucked up. Let's fight.
He's just wearing it around his neck.
I'm so sad that his arm or his ear disappeared with him. Otherwise, I would have kept it.
Pickles does love to be on camera.
Curse you, Pickles. I have no idea why I'm cursing your cat. What does Fury do? I don't remember.
For everyone who's stateside or is coming to the States for PAX at any point, it looks like PAX Unplugged dates are confirmed to be November 30th through December 2nd, and tickets will go on sale on May 17th.
Is there any... I'm going to look for TwitchCon 2018. I know the dates are confirmed, and I know it's in San Jose. I just don't know ticket prices yet. They usually do them at the end of the month.
PAX Unplugged was hands down the best convention I've ever been to. So if you're only going to one convention or thinking about it and you're in the East Coast area, I would definitely consider checking it out and going to Philly and playing a bunch of board games. It's super nice.
I do need to go to Philly.
I think it was about 40% female, which is like, as far as conventions go, that's about as good as it gets. You know, like especially in a gaming space, right? I was pleasantly surprised. Everything that like I could complain about was probably because this was the first time they did the con this way in a new place, in a new type of setup with not a lot of like big name vendor video game type things going on. Yeah. So like I'm thoroughly convinced that this one's going to be way better, and even that's going to be like, you know, the bar is already so high. It's going to be even crazier.
You comment about 40% of the people being chicks, but I think there's more of us playing video games than a lot of people think. We just don't tend to advertise it because guys are dicks.
Yeah, no. The reason why guys are dicks is the reason why women don't show up to conventions, right? Like, I think that's, yeah, you're absolutely, like, that's 100%. That it's the same cause. Yeah. Which is why I was saying is that it's very cool. It's very cool to feel that, like, I guess that that women felt that they were more comfortable going to this convention than others. And that hopefully that
100%.
That sticks around, because that's really cool.
On the plus side, I got Miss Pandaria and about $100 worth of pet shop stuff for free because of it. So,
hey,
way back when.
At least TwitchCon's in San Jose, so I don't even have to get a hotel. I just have to drive an hour. Oh no.
Driving an hour is worth it.
Yeah, driving an hour, like, versus renting a hotel room for 3 days.
Yeah,
I'm winning, and it's like, hey, I'll pile into my SUV. Let's go party at my place versus the fucking hotels. We'll just drive. I'll show you around. This is my turn.
Yeah, knowing the area where a convention is super nice, or knowing somebody who knows the area. Oh, it's. I mean, it's not like you can't find good restaurants on your own, but you'll get some real good, or like just good food anywhere, you know? Like, yeah.
You just got to know where to go. I mean, if you know somebody, they're going to be like, no, this is the best local place. Don't go to this fucking place. It's garbage. It's good.
Actually, somebody that I was, somebody at work, he was starting up a business, and it was, think of it like Uber, but for tour guides. So the whole idea was that you could have people who actually live in the area, have similar interests as you. You know, they sign up and they can you know, sell tours of, you know,
this is the shit I like.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, this is what's around here. You know, say you're into, like, for me, like, say I'm into nature and stuff. I could sign up for one of these tours, it takes me to see a bunch of like natural parks and cool areas and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a really neat idea. He never came in again. I kind of wonder what happened. But I don't think he was based out of the Hamilton area. I think somewhere in the States, like San Francisco or something, and then like BC somewhere. So they weren't actually working around.
Makes a lot of sense.
So they weren't actually working around here. They were trying to set up for Toronto, but they were still like a startup.
For apps and stuff, San Francisco is the place to be.
For what?
Apps and like and
I thought you said snacks.
Snacks too. Holy God, Sushi Rito, fucking bomb.
Yeah, I had that in San Francisco one time. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is ridiculous.
There's so much good food in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Sushi Rito is a sushi burrito, and they're only open from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So you get like this small window, but you get this massive sushi roll, and it's so good.
The place is like it's also like everyone, the ones that I went to, because I know there's more than one, they're like basically like holes in the wall. They're like this, and so like if you don't get there super early, there's a massive ass line.
Oh yeah.
Out the door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those places.
It's great. There's like three, and they're all within like a few blocks of each other.
Yeah,
but
that's what I've heard.
It's great. One of the best burrito places is in San Francisco. I think I went to the Melt, I think I went to the Melt, which just opened up there, which is a macaroni and cheese place. Really good.
I don't know if I've got a memory leak.
How do you know if you have a memory link?
Yeah.
Are you talking about in real life or your computer?
In the computer.
You go to your task manager.
Yeah.
In your task manager, look at your performance. See what your memory ratio is, assuming ostensibly you're in Windows 10.
Yeah.
See what your memory percentage of like how much your gigabytes is used. Then perhaps go to either your app history or just back to processes and just kind of sort by memory and just see what the hell is consuming all of your memory. My guess is that you don't have a memory leak. You just are using Chrome, and Chrome is just this gluttonous fiend.
It's beautiful. It works great.
It's experts using like 1,180 now of my RAM, but I don't know if that's normal. And I can't change scenes at the moment again.
That I feel like that's your issue is XSplit. It's bloated.
Yeah.
XSplit is now bloated.
You've got 16 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that shouldn't be an issue.
Do I have 16
Yeah.
gigs?
According to your specs, you do, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've got 16 gigs.
5.6 gigs for me right now.
I don't understand. And it's not 100% CPU neither. It's 70 odd percent, but it's still not 100% CPU usage. So fuck knows what's going on. I thought they fixed it, but obviously it wasn't the right thing. Just bear with me though. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I might even have to just quickly end the stream and then, well, not end the stream, just stop the video.
Start it up again.
Start
it again. Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna do that and then we'll come back. There'll be 2 parts to this episode then. Just bear with me 1 second while I fucking fix this. Don't go anywhere.
I have a standing invitation to go to the Twitch headquarters and Streamlab headquarters. I really want to go.
All right, we're back.
Just nervous.
What are you nervous for?
Hello. To go to both of those places?
Why? Why would you be nervous? It's just building, isn't it?
I don't know. Don't ask questions that you don't want the answer to.
Okay, all right then. All right, so Gideon. All right, so we last left off. 2 of the players have it. 2 people have entered the warehouse. Otfrid had attacked one of the cultists. Belnir's now been attacked by one of the guards, I believe.
Yeah.
And another guard is heading towards the door. Now it's everyone else has acted or done something. Now it's the guy that's standing to the side. What's he got? Let's have a look.
Yeah, quick one, James.
Yes.
Claytor had assumed that his attack was a full action and not a half action.
What did he do?
I
The
just
attack
did a
was a
normal
full action.
swing.
Right.
If it did count
Can't.
as a full action, it would have been an all-out attack,
Right.
and he
He
would have gained
didn't.
plus 20.
He didn't declare it though, did he?
No.
Yeah, so, but do you want to give him at least the other half action?
Sorry.
Do you want to give him the other half action, or
Well, he's got half action. Yes. What did he want to do with
Yeah,
it?
so- what do you want to do?
Dodge? Dodge? Engage? What can I do? I don't know what I can do. All I know how to do is attack.
You could delay, keep it for your next turn,
Already.
or you could what is it called? Defensive stance. No,
Oh,
full.
there you go. There you go.
No,
Defensive
you
stance.
can't do that. You can't do that.
That's- Full, half is delay. Faint. Can I save it for a faint? Defense.
You could parry in stance.
Oh, there you go. Parry stance. Parrying stance.
Okay. So what's he got? What's two? So yeah, so Gideon's gonna like move round and attack Otfrid to try and keep him off of the the cultist.
All right.
That sounds convenient. Sounds nice.
That's nice. That's good.
And he hits you.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds less good.
So, want me to parry?
Are you in parrying stance, or did you draw your dagger?
I had the sword and dagger out.
Okay, yeah, sure, parry.
Nope.
Oh no. Can you flip it?
Could I have one left?
Should you? Oh. Hmm.
I won't. I'll risk it. Watch me die.
Biscuit for the biscuit.
Oh wow, 6 damage. What did he get you?
Okay.
He rolled 25 body, I believe.
5.
You have toughness, you have mail, you'll be fine.
25. So that's
50 is your left arm.
So left arm, yeah. So that's minus toughness bonus minus armor.
Yes,
So he hits me for only 2 damage.
2 damage.
Oh, wait.
Okay, 2 wounds.
No, 1 damage.
Damn.
So I got 3 toughness bonus and 2 armor.
Okay. Dugan, he keeps chanting. We're reading from the scroll. Hilda.
Guards who came around the corner.
Yep.
Whoever's easiest, furthest from Belnir, so they don't have to worry.
Well, there's
about
one in
getting
the
them.
door. There's one heading into the door, basically. which you
Oh,
could
well then
touch.
that's the one I aim for.
Okay.
One into the door.
Brain him.
Rapid reload allows me a free action, aim plus 10. Left arm,
Okay, roll damage.
11. Skewer that arm.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, you did just kebab that arm.
Yep, pin it to his body. Have him cry out in pain, fall over.
I mean, I mean, you're probably the person to ask, Lauren. A
Yes.
longbow doesn't have a lot of stopping power, though, does it?
Oh yes, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Oh yeah.
That's
I
why
mean-
the British used it, surely.
I feel
Well-
like I feel like getting hit with an arrow is like obviously you're gonna like, it's gonna suck, and you're probably gonna like you might not actually die.
It's probably a
Like-
10 to 15 minute explanation. If we have time at the end,
Yeah.
maybe I'll explain
Right.
it. But
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like-
Well, bows in video games and role-playing games are absolutely reversely represented than they are in real life. That's all I'll say for the moment, so that we can keep going. Because yeah, it's a
Okay,
long.
Hilda's done. Otfrid.
I will. Wait, let me look at the combat actions, decide what might be a good idea with all these cultists around. I'll just aim and attack, I suppose.
Who are you attacking?
Gideon.
Okay.
So let's see. Aims plus 10.
That's a miss.
Bummer.
Okay,
Fine.
my turn.
Who keeps hitting something?
J-Wall.
That
Ah,
wasn't me that time.
Was it not you that hit
That was
your
me.
mic? Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
okay.
That was my cat.
I know.
okay.
My cat decided to start nuzzling. I'm sorry about that.
No, I was just
I
like,
was petting him.
Beth, what are
You're
you
fine.
doing?
fine.
Right. So the one that's going up against Oddfried, it's holding a club, right?
A sword.
Or a sword. They're all. No one that I can see right now is holding something that's like obviously gonna fuck someone up more any more than just a sword,
No.
right?
Well, the
Yeah.
cultists are too busy chanting. Chugin
Right.
in the middle is too busy reading from the scroll. The only one that's available is there's a guard. You can see, you can hear someone behind you heading into the doorway, and in front of you got Otfrid being attacked by a strange looking fella.
Right. All right. So then the one that's attacking Ottfried is the strange looking fella that also isn't hurt, right? That's not the one with a longbow shot out of it, just so I'm keeping track of who I'm targeting.
Yeah, the one who's entered the doorway has just been hit by a longbow.
Okay. I want to hit someone who's not hit yet, but also close enough that I could get into touch range with them because I want to try to make them fall asleep.
You could potentially get into close range and do a touch attack, I believe. But I believe a touch attack is weapon skill, is it not? Do you have to do a weapon skill attack afterwards?
Yeah, then maybe I won't do that. Oh, whip it after the thugs go, so it doesn't. Does this game have readying an action or like going after somebody? Can I delay my turn till after the thugs go?
Certainly. You can delay your action. Does it?
No, I gotta save Ottfried. I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna go up there and try to sleep. So it's a half action, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do my channel. Fail.
Still can cast a spell though.
Right. My question is, my channeling skill isn't the one that I roll doubles on that gets all fucked up.
Yeah, that's not the one that gets fucked up on. It's the
Okay, good,
it's the
good,
actual gathering the magic essence to yourself.
Yeah. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I just didn't do a curse of Zinch or whatever immediately, or Slanesh. Okay, cool. So let me do my sleeps. Channeling success, so it's no. Lay it on me, roll 20. I fail. Damn.
Oh.
Tight spot.
Okay, so the thug on Belnir is attacking.
Bring it on.
He hits. You're in a parrying stance, aren't you?
Yep.
Do you want to attempt to parry?
Tempting Fairy.
You succeed.
Carried.
You parried the blow.
Holy shit.
Perry Manilow.
Okay.
Get out of here,
Down
bitch.
Unfortunately-
that you killed with
Uh,
your hand.
So unfortunately, the other guard or the other thug is going to attack Beth. But no
Nah.
successes.
No. No.
Sorry, I haven't coughing my guts up. It's hay fever. This is
But he got
It's okay.
he's stunned by Beth's beauty.
So around the corner come two more of the thugs.
All right.
Okay. Frida, what are you doing? You're muted.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna reload and I'm gonna try shooting at one of the new thugs that's just come around the corner.
Okay.
Oh God, hit one of them, please, so I can take the damage.
I know, right? Go.
That is a miss.
Yeah, but what if it wasn't?
Yeah, but
It
what
would have
if
been a
it
hit.
wasn't?
It would have been a hit if it didn't miss.
All right, so it's a hit. The hit. Gotcha.
Belnir, what are you doing?
Can't hit anything.
Swinging at the guy in front of me.
Are you aiming or are you going to hold a half action and go to keep your parrying stance?
I'm gonna keep my parrying stance because that could save me.
Mhm. Ooh, left arm, nice.
Jesus Christ, what is it with me and hitting arms?
Roll damage.
That it makes sense.
10 damage.
Damage 10.
You kill him. You cut him in two.
Ah!
Got him.
Through the arm into the ribs. Down it
Belnir is
goes.
now officially covered in blood twice over.
Now,
None of it is yours.
just so you realise, I'm not doing the critical hit roll because these are just mooks that just will die
Yeah.
as soon as they hit
Yeah.
and go down.
Wait, where's a critical hit? What's a critical hit?
So when you so when they go into negatives, mainly on character people, you then roll on.
Oh.
You know when you did like you cut into the demon's ear and shit like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. I wonder what this does. Oh, okay.
Okay,
There's a critical
So-
roll button at the bottom of weapons, by the way.
so Gideon's gonna attack. I wouldn't use that because I don't know what that's rolling on. Because yeah, so Gideon,
Medieval oath.
Gideon is gonna attack Otfrid again.
I'm just testing it.
He is gonna aim this time, and he needs a 65 or less to hit.
That sneaky fucker.
94 fouls.
Yeah, critically fails.
Okay, he keeps reading off the scroll. Hilda?
Are there still bad guys? Are there still guards up front?
Yes.
Okay.
There's two that have
Yeah.
just round the corner. One of them had an arrow wildly fired at him and missed.
Mm-hmm.
They've just watched their friend get cleaved in two by a dwarf,
Yep.
Okay.
who's now covered in
And I'm
blood.
assuming
Left
that
in
the one I,
twain.
Cleft in twain. Thanks.
Excuse you.
nice.
Thank you. Eric.
The one I skewered with the arrow before is already inside.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll just have to fire at one of these new ones. Rapid reload, free action. Attack longbow, plus 10 for aiming, half action, attack, half action. Hit right arm. Damage 9. Pling. This is all Hilda really knows how to do.
We love hitting arms.
Okay.
We just love hitting arms.
They're
Otfrid,
the easiest to hit, actually.
I figured at center mass with a bow would be easiest to hit.
I delayed my last action, didn't
You did.
I? I will. I will just aim and risk it all out attack. So that gives me plus 30
on who?
on Gideon.
Okay.
Jesus.
Go, 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 go.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
understand this reference.
Hang on.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I've subtracted it out.
Oh, it's a skill. Okay. So he's going to dodge blow. What does dodge blow use? Dodge blow, dodge blow, dodge blow, dodge blow. Agility. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, your blow misses him. He's too quick.
Yeah.
Bow, 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 bow.
You can't see him.
Beth?
Boy, do I want to cast another spell? I kind of feel like I'm using up all my.
I mean, now's the
Well,
time.
you can cast
Sleeping.
you can cast spells as many times as you like. Do you know what I mean? You're not. It's not.
Yeah, I know, but
D&D.
like, I'm afraid that I feel like I've cast like 5 spells today. I'm gonna get a weird corruption. You know, I'm just feeling it.
We've already had it happen once.
Whatever. Well, I got insanity point. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna do a sleep.
Okay. Conjuring roll, please.
Ah, come on. Broken
Even if you
game.
flip it, it can't do anything.
No.
It's like
Come on.
just there. Well, I mean, you could
I
re-roll
succeed.
it. Oh.
I still succeed. Huzzah.
So your touch causes one of your opponents to fall into a slumber for 1d10 rounds unless a successful willpower test is made. To be helpless, sleep is a touch spell. What does touch spells mean?
Touch means you have to touch them. How's it going, buddy? Vulcan neck pinch.
It's kind of what I just did, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's how it is.
Touch spells. Some
Sleep
spells require you to
anyway.
touch subjects in non-combat situation. Adjudicating this is easy enough. In the case of melee, however, touching your opponent is more difficult. When you want to cast a spell requiring touch, you must make a successful weapon skill test. This is considered part of the spell casting action, so it does not require you to make a separate action. It's possible to dodge and parry such spells, but it has a minus 20% chance. So you need to give me a weapon skill test, please.
Hey, okay.
Right?
Does it matter which one?
Or just WS.
It'll WS, yep.
Okay.
You miss, unfortunately. You managed to cast a spell, but you miss touching.
Touching you.
Inappropriately. Right, thugs. Right, they all need to give me a willpower test.
Sweet Caroline. I want to be able to cast a spell.
Because
Wait. We do or they do?
they
I
do.
do.
Oh.
Oh, they get to cast a spell. Oh,
No,
shit.
no, they're doing Come here, left. Hang on. 5. 1, 2, 3. Right. So 3 of them just flee from the battle. The 3 that are completely fresh and not injured. And all that remains is 2 that are injured. One that's fighting Belnir, one that is, and then one that is fighting Beth. So the one that's fighting you, Beth, is going to attempt to hit you.
I resent that.
They are aim. They're going to aim to hit try and hit you. No, misses. And then the last one is going to hit Belnir as well. For no successes. Okay,
Carry anyways.
Frida, what are you doing?
Okay. Can I run up to the door?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up
That's your-
to
okay.
or into the door. Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, you can see right in the doorway there is a guard in the doorway. and Beth seems to be trying to touch him inappropriately.
Obviously.
Go to sleep.
Belnir,
Fucking swinging my weapon at him.
that's a hit.
Oh,
On the head.
God.
Can you?
Oh,
10 damage.
wow.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Nice.
So you just
Prove of that
decapitated him in one
I
blow.
just want to see what this does. No, I crushed. Oh, it gives you so.
Or
so
split his
bad.
head into like a
you,
watermelon.
you literally cut his head off.
What's the critical value? Question.
Oh shit! 5 wounds. His toughness is 3. 10 from 3 is
1.
No, 10 from 3 from 10 is 7.
7.
Minus 5 is minus 2. It wouldn't be very high.
Location head.
Well, yeah. So yeah.
That's basically what it does. That's the critical roll.
Okay. You knock him to the ground. Yeah, but
He's dead.
But he's dead.
His head's
'Cause
dazed.
But he's not an important character to really have that
No.
rolled, because otherwise,
I know.
if you roll it for every mook and every person, it can slow
I
the game
know.
down. So I
I
generally
just
say that I want.
wanted
Right.
to see what it was, that roll in particular.
So Gideon obviously smiles at Opfred with his lack of like attacks, and he's going to attack Bell. He's going to attack you.
With my half action, can I start moving or no?
Yes, of course you can.
Okay, I'm gonna move inside.
Okay.
And here I thought I was going to die.
He hit you, Opfred.
I can't parry because I did all that attack.
Okay.
Trust in your armor and hopefully you'll survive.
7 damage.
To my what?
54, 45, which becomes 45.
Come left arm.
Left arm.
So I take -5, so I take 2 damage.
Sweet Caroline.
Gideon's about to get his fucking brain smashed in.
Hilda?
So there's only the guard that went in the door. I'm going to rapid reload, free action, half action, move to the door, and from the door, what targets can I see?
You can
Can I
see
see
everything.
Can I then fire an arrow at the
Back of the guard.
chanting? No,
Back of the fag.
Where is he? Tugin.
Certainly.
Chanting. That's my plan. I'm not going to fire at any of my friends. I'm going to move up and fire at Tugin.
Okay.
All right. But because I moved, I don't get an aim. So it's just a straight shot. Hit him in the right arm for 5 piercing damage.
The arm.
Yeah, how do you know it's the right arm?
It says on it.
Oh, it says in the outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the outcome.
We
Sorry, I'm looking at the damage.
we love getting arms.
So the arrow sort of just grazes him. It doesn't really do much. It just he sort of moves a bit as it comes towards him, but it sort of wrong arm, but it just sort of grazes his right arm.
Oh.
Not even drawing any blood really.
Well, I'm going to try and distract him as much as I can at this point, down to 10. I still have 10 chances left.
Oh, it's
so,
Frid.
Yeah. Aim and attack on. How close am I to Tugan?
Well, you're right next to a cultist as well.
Yeah, I don't care about him. How close am I to Tugan?
The disrespect.
Tugan's whatever. He's in the middle.
T-Gank is there.
T-Gank is in the middle.
Right, I'm definitely killing her.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah, let's try to aim and go for Dugan.
Are you charging?
Alright. Wait, so am I not in range?
Yeah, you are in range.
Wait, is charge 10 or 20 again? 10.
Charge is 10.
There's no benefit to charging, I don't think. I could just aim and attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we do the same thing anyway, basically, so I'll just do that, yeah. And I get 10.
Well, no, it does because you have to move, and that's half action as well.
Okay, so I do have to move. Okay.
Yes, because it's in the middle. You're on the outskirt. You're outside the.
I'll charge him then.
Okay, you charge him. Roll to hit, please. Left arm. Roll damage. He can't do anything. 7. All right, cool. Okay, I need to do a willpower test to see if he can keep channeling the spell.
I'm gonna fail. I mean, he's gonna have to deal with me.
Likelihood isn't. He doesn't stop channeling.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, Beth, what are you doing? You're in the doorway as well, aren't you? Well, you're sort of in the building. You're further in.
Who's the one who looks like the biggest threat?
Well,
man.
Gideon is the biggest. Gideon's the biggest threat. The simplest threats would be the cultists on the outside.
Right. Then I'm gonna chuck a magic dart at Gideon.
Okay.
Channel me, please. Channel.
Oh, close, but no cigar.
Fiddlestick.
So close. What? Lord,
Why is there a giant
Lord.
creature?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna put myself on the map at the door, fire girls, but I screwed up. So never mind. Just ignore that.
Hey, I succeed though.
Woo!
Okay. Well,
Damage 3, so D10 plus 3.
yeah.
Oh, minimum damage. Hell yeah.
He just
Excellent.
laughs at that poor attempt at a spell.
You don't have to do you don't have to do that.
I don't have to do that. What?
Oh.
A little demoralized. Damn.
Yeah, like damn.
Like, damn.
All right. Thugs. Are they all dead? No, there's still one.
There's
One.
one.
There's always one.
Well, now that Hilda's come up to him because he shot at her, she shot at him earlier. He's gonna get revenge and he's gonna attack you, Beth.
Excuse me. Are you sure though?
Before I do
Who's
that,
he attacking?
Before I
Me.
do that, I'm gonna do not you, Hilda, but before I do that, I want to. No, he runs off. He runs away.
Oh.
He's too scared.
He's got his arm pinned to his body. He better run away.
Okay, that is all the thugs dealt with. Right. Can I? Yeah, I can just bin them. Right, Frida, what are you doing?
Can I see Tugan from where I am?
Yes, you can.
Let's try one more time. I am going to reload and try aiming at Tugan.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend my point and flip it.
Okay. 34. 34 is a.
What? No, my
No,
attack would have
it's
been
an
8.
Yeah.
My target was
Oh.
43.
Okay, so 8 flips that, becomes 80.
No,
No.
my roll was 80. I flipped it to an 8.
Wrong way, James.
Right. Hit locations, you flip your attack roll to get the hit location.
Okay, yeah, okay. I see.
So
Oh.
80
I
is the right. So 80 is the body.
Okay. And then roll damage. 7.
You got this. We believe in you.
I believe.
Okay. Who's next?
Me. I'm a charging
Who you charging?
Tugan.
Okay. Oh shit! Hang on. I need to quickly do a willpower test for.
Yes, you
Tugan.
do.
Fails.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Let me just see what happens.
Yeah.
Woo! Go kitty.
Excellent.
That's what I was saving that point for.
Yeah.
It was all worth it.
So everything comes to an abrupt halt.
Okay.
All right.
Continue.
I'm listening.
So
Yeah.
he stumbles. He loses track of where he was or whatever, and he starts to break down completely. Not as in like fall apart, but as in like tears start appearing on his face.
Crocodile tears.
A cloud of thick, foul-smelling black smoke gathers around him. There will be a shattering scream. There is, So, hang on, where was I? Black smoke issues from the pentacle. The bell will gather around him. There will be a shattering scream, and when the smoke clears, as abruptly as it appeared, there will be no trace of him. Every character who witnesses needs to give me a terror test,
Whew. Of course.
including the cultists as well.
Okay. Why do I not know where to make this terror test? What do I do? What do
So
I
it's going to
click?
be a willpower test, basically, terror
Oh.
test.
Okay.
If you fail terror test, I believe you gain insanity points.
I passed.
You said willpower, right? WP.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
Let me check
Yeah.
though,
fail.
Oh, I failed.
because fear is like slightly, but terror is like hideously bad things, like just blood curdling, petrifying. Let me just have a look.
Understandable.
Legit.
Seems legit.
Terror. Oh, I'm gonna go to the fucking index. Terror.
There. I've done a terror face for everybody.
Terror. 198. Excessive terror means the terror is overcome and it's over. A character who fails a terror test gains 1 insanity point and is said to be terrified. A terrified character must run away at top speed until out of sight of the terror induces monster or scene. A terrified character who cannot run curls up into a ball in a nearby catatonic state and counts as being helpless. On the following round, the character makes another terror test with the same consequences. This continues until the character makes a successful test or the thing causing the terror is removed or out of sight. So it's out of sight, but everyone who failed, you'll have the instinct to fucking get out of there. So who failed?
Done.
Put your
I
hands
failed.
up.
I did. Yep. I failed. I run. There. Just
Okay,
like
so Beth and Hilda and Frida sort of fucking leg it. Mark an insanity point on your character sheet as well.
that. Done.
Beth and Beth Belnir and Offred, you hear a voice from somewhere. It seems to be projecting from the Pentagon, whatever. Gideon, it says in a real deep voice, where is my portal? You have failed me. You have not built me the gateway that you promised. Return to me, Gideon. And he looked like a human, but he turns into a horrific horned-like creature that you saw before. See the picture in the mirror? That's what he looks like. Which is why the cover gives away that it's a fucking spoiler, but hey, okay. And vanishing, howling and withering in an unspeakable agony. And you can hear in the howls the name Lord Zinch.
Oh, shit.
You three now need to make a terror test for me, please.
I'm glad I didn't see that one.
Literally everyone else is literally fucking running for it. Everyone is literally running.
So we're doing a second one. Okay.
I'm gonna spend a fortune point. I'm not running. Flip it.
Can I use my gold one?
No.
No? Damn it.
Okay. So Eric, you're fine. You're standing there. Belnir and Otfrid.
I'm gonna re-roll it. it.
Okay. Belnir, you start running for the hills.
Damn it.
Come cry with us behind the crates.
You also get one insanity point as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Otfrid and Beth stay still. You know, you don't flee at all. But everyone else is fleeing. Everyone else has run for their lives.
Otfrieds are made of sterner stuff, I guess.
You can hear. What are you two doing? Combat's pretty much over with, by the way.
I'm gonna look around here for anything that's worth our time, aka what's valuable. Especially, I'm looking particularly at a name of other people who might have been in co-conspirators. Conspirators is the word I'm thinking of.
Mhm.
I want blackmail on these families and everything that's going on here. Yeah, I want to take everyone down.
Well, the only thing that's of value in this room are the 5 silver candlesticks that you sold previously.
Oh, there's no okay. Yeah. All right then. I was hoping to be able to sneak out some more.
There's literally, like I said, everyone has fled. Everyone has fled the area. You can hear probably the sound of you know that the city guards will be here shortly, and you only have a little while before they get here and potentially arrest you because they're not.
Oh no, this is the definite arrest situation. I'm out of here.
I'll nick all the candlesticks.
Okay. You nickel.
Oh, that's a good point.
Candlesticks.
Yeah. Otfrid,
Hopefully I won't get caught with them.
I assume you're all running up to Joseph's barge.
Yes, that's where Terror would send us. That's the only safe place left.
I was gonna say that's probably where I would be bolted.
Mm-hmm.
As you two leave, you can see Hilda, everyone basically running towards the barge. There's a barge up the river, up the river because it is a fucking river. Drag you back to the city map. No, that's Outdoff. That's the wrong fucking map. That one. Yeah, so Joseph up here. So you probably could see his boat from the dock, from the warehouse
the docks?
anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you all head up there. Eventually, not long after the city guards start turning up at the warehouse, and at first light, you leave Bögenhafen on the riverboat.
Hell yeah.
Now, and that is the end of the first book. So, so yet again, like in the previous one, everyone gets this experience. So could someone write this down separately for me as well? So you get 20 experience for recapturing the goblin.
20.
You get 30 points each for going into the sewers.
30.
Finding the body of Gottfried Gunderson, who was the dwarf with the heart ripped out of him in the river, was 20 points.
Okay.
Finding the hidden temple is 30 points.
Okay.
Establishing good relations at the Crosspike is 20 points.
Okay.
Discovering the secret temple is located under the Steinhagen's office is 30 points.
Okay.
Breaking into the Steinhagen's offices and finding the information in Franz Steigen's hot drawer, which is 30 points. Which gained 2 points. You gain an additional 50 points for each location from which information is gained.
Wait, what?
You gain 50 points for basically,
Okay.
you know, the information
plus
that you were
50.
doing. Yep.
Okay.
And you get 30 points for going to the Golden Trout with Magarius.
Okay.
And for preventing the ritual, you all gain 1 fate point and 200 XP.
Oh.
Okay. Hooray for fate points. Now, 30, 60, 90,
This is nice.
460 XP.
400. So 460 XP and 1 fate point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
450, you said?
460. And we are
460.
at 840.
Sorry?
How much XP total were we at?
I was at 10.
Well, you get, also don't forget, you get the
1,000.
100 for participating today as well.
So,
So
plus
then
560.
560.
Just don't add that. Yeah, so is that 420 experience, yes? Not including the
460.
100. Yeah. Oh, is it 460? Okay.
460.
Yeah, 460.
And that is the end of the first adventure, or the first book. Book 1.
Cool.
We could take a break, or we could just go straight into just chatting about how people felt about the actual game.
Straight in, and then I can leave early and get ready to
Okay.
Yeah.
then.
Straight
Do
in.
that.
So what did you all think of Warhammer?
It's interesting.
I really liked it, especially as somebody that's, I think we kind of talked about this earlier, but as somebody that's kind of new to role playing, it lets me focus more on trying to have fun with being somebody else rather than having to worry about a bunch of rules and what I have to do, because everything's very simple rules and easy to understand.
I love the career system. That really makes me like the system, because it's not like I'm a fighter. Okay.
Yeah.
I want a +5 sword. You can be a soldier who becomes a sergeant, who becomes a captain, who becomes a general, like that, or you could become a soldier who becomes an outlaw, who becomes a pirate king. Like you can move. There's more options than just like if you play a D&D 5th edition and it's like, okay, are you going to be the Eldritch Knight? And everyone's going to say yes because they all want to be a plate armored, two-handed sword fireball casting, and that just doesn't make sense to me. But the career paths, the intros and exits, that really does seem a bit more realistic. And you know me, all about history, so I approve.
Well, the career system has always been a fan favourite of Warhammer.
That's
Even when they
all.
changed the system completely in 3rd edition, it still had remnants of a career system. It wasn't as not intensive, extensive. That's the word, isn't it? Extensive. Yeah, it wasn't as extensive, but yeah. And I'm sure 4th edition will still have the same career system. There might be careers that aren't represented at the moment, but that will probably come later in a perhaps a equivalent of the career compendium down the line. But who knows? What about how do you feel the rules works for the setting itself? Like, because in Warhammer you're supposed to be like, you are pretty much normal people that have to rise up to deal with these challenges. Do you think it did that? Did you feel you was out of your element in a lot of it?
I feel like, yeah, for sure. It's
was-
not only that, but like our numbers are so low compared to what we can roll. It's like we're just bound to fail
Yeah.
70% of the time. And that definitely adds to that, you know, we are not superheroes yet kind of vibe. So
It like I definitely love the fact that I have a 50% chance to hit almost anything. I miss a lot.
I hit every arrow shot in that combat.
I know.
But
At the same time, if I hit, I'm doing damage.
you basically kill halberd things to death, which is awesome, which is very realistic. I gotta say.
Yeah,
I'm all about the realism, obviously.
obviously.
Yes.
What about you, Eric?
Um,
Do you think the system and mechanics work for the setting itself?
I mean, from what I saw, yeah, but I still just don't really like understand the setting. Even like playing it, like I guess I just still don't. I still have a lot of questions, you know. I like what I've had so far, but I just need to know more about it.
This is the time to ask questions, I guess.
Well, okay, like where I think this game makes a lot of sense right now is like this game isn't made for like the 6 or whatever odd sessions or 10 sessions we've played. This game seems like it's made for very long-term play. Like it seems like the idea of like planning out what kind of like career paths you are, and then like being like, you know, if I'm a wizard, it's not enough for me to play the game to be like, okay, I'm gonna be a wizard and wizard. The game demands being like, no, you need to go find someone to apprentice under so you can become a journeyman wizard. Like the onus is on you, player, to go do these things, like, and plan out where your next profession's gonna go and picking these things. It's a very deep, fun game. Yeah, I think just to echo what Quincy was saying was like, yeah, like it gives you a chance to really focus on your character. Same with Lauren, like they hit these things, but like, yeah, like, but coming from me, I didn't expect this game to have so much depth to it. Like but it definitely does. Like it's in a good way. It's just that I wasn't really expecting it.
Because some of the careers you don't need to find someone. It can just happen, like an outlaw. You can just be, you know, technically you could all potentially
break the law and become a criminal, become an outlaw.
Which you have done, and you technically could become an outlaw right now. But like certain things, like becoming a better wizard, you need to find someone to teach you. I mean, already the background that I gave, you know, you need this person. You've already got a contact to go up in ranks of magician if you want to, but you could go in another direction if you want. You could go, well, I'm actually going to take a year break from being a bloody a wizard. I'm going to go down because you said I want to be a scribe, so you go off to be a scribe for a bit, but then you go back to becoming, you know, you continue on your path down the wizard thing, and then you go all around the houses and you eventually become like this monster like fighter wizard person that can kill things with, you know, with stupid spells or hit it with a sword. But the brilliance of the career system is that you can plan out where you want to get to in advance. You can like go, right, well, this is what I want to do next, this is what I want to do after that. I want to get this skill, so I'll have to go to this career, but then I want to go back to do this thing. So you can just shop around and move around as much as you like, and obviously as you go into more and more careers, there's less advances because you've already taken the advances, or you've already got the skills available. You've already taken the skill that's already available. Because if you've already got the skill when you go into it, technically it's already taken, so you've already completed part of that career. It's an option, you can like advance it, so you can take the skill again and get a +10 to the roll and stuff like that. But it's all, you know, you can potentially do it, you know, if a game went on for years and years and years and years and years, you could like go into nearly every career known to man. But the campaigns don't generally last as long as that.
Right.
Eventually, a critical roll will go against you, and you'll be out of fate points.
Oh, and that's the other thing as well. Combat, no matter what happens in combat, you can, or you know, I was going easy on you because this is your first. All of you, it's your first time playing Warhammer, but combat can be very deadly, very deadly. Even when you're later down your career, one lucky hit could kill you in in one instant. And the fact that when you go into combat, there is a possible chance that you will come out not the same person that you went in as. A, missing limbs. B, you could insanity points. You could.
That's what I was reading about, the insanity stuff when you were mentioning it, and when you showed that I had when I got an insanity point, and it's going to be like pretty crazy stuff if we hit that.
Which I think it's early Renaissance as well. It's not late Renaissance. It's early Renaissance.
No, it's very early. It's probably like 1530s, 1540s.
I mean, black powder has recently been invented as well, so there are like blunderbusses and
based on like the artwork and the different things, I'd probably say like 1540. If we think Henry VIII, towards the latter part of Henry.
So what did you think of the story itself? I mean, there are flaws in it. I can see that now playing it as a much older person than I was when I ran it. Mm-hmm. There is a lot of issues with that first adventure. Like, there's the investigation doesn't really go anywhere, and and the only things that get you on the path is things that just drop into your lap and to get you clued up to it. I know they're going to do a Redux version or whatever, a special edition of it, but maybe if they go back to Bögenhafen with it, maybe they'll make the investigation more important than it actually is, because all you end up with is just a bunch of randomness, and you're just what's it called, walking around hoping that something falls into your lap. That's how I felt it was for you guys, which sometimes how when you run an investigative game anyway, it happens with the players because they don't know exactly how to connect the dots. But in this one, there's no real dots to connect. It's just you find the hidden temple because of the goblin going down into it, and then you figure out where the office is, and then the rest is just by chance. Do you know what I mean? Like
there needed to be something in the office that we found that led us to like another house and then another house. Like we needed more crumbs.
Mm-hmm, definitely, definitely.
In the middle.
But then again, it is like this is like what 1986, so it's a very very old adventure, and it's probably the first. Actually, ignore that. But Call of Cthulhu is probably out for that. But it's very early on, like a very early sort of non-dungeon based adventure. But yeah, there are flaws in it. But the next book, I think most people consider it one of the better books, and then Power Behind the Throne, which is the one after, is also considered one of the best books, and then it goes a bit downhill.
Okay, so I want to detract a little bit from the conversation real quick, because actually I want to do a little bit of my advancing for Beth here, and I'm a little bit confused. So while do you mind if I steal some time here to get some clarification?
Certainly.
Okay, so I still have 560 experience to spend, and I'm pretty sure all of my advances have been spent already in Apprentice Wizard. So like I must advance out of it.
Okay.
Because my additional wounds and +1 magic were already given to me. That was my free. Oh wait, no, my free advance was the magic +1.
Yeah.
My career wounds is +2. Did I get that automatically, or did I have to spend for it?
You'd have to spend 2 raises in it, 2 advances in it to get +2.
Okay, so then I'm going to have 360 experience, and now I am 100% out of things
Okay.
to purchase. Right, because
Okay.
you can only purchase things in the profiles and nothing else,
That is
right?
correct. Yep. Or any skills that you're that are optional for you, you could potentially take, or talents you could potentially take. They don't count towards completing the career, but if you could either save it until you find someone to train you, or you could spend it on doing some options that are in your class. Well, not class, your career. Because, like I said, when you go into a career, you can buy, when it says or, you can buy one, as long as you have either one or the, as long as you buy one of them, that is considered done. But you have the option of, for 100 XP, is buying the option as well if you wish. If that makes any sense. So yeah, if we look at your character,
I would love to improve my channeling, right? That'd be great.
But you've already taken channeling though, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's already been, so that's not on the table for you to take.
Okay, cool.
So
All right, that's what I wanted to know.
if we have a look, for example,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any? So where you've got, so in your talents, so we'll take talents for example. So you got a Fiat attunement or fast hands.
Yeah.
You know, you'd have taken one of them in when you started in the career.
Yeah, I took fast hands.
So you could potentially take a Fiat attunement as an option.
400. Got it.
400. Or if you took savvy or very resilient, I'm not sure which one you took.
I took savvy.
So you could potentially take for another 100 very resilient.
I already have very resilient, actually.
Okay, well you can't take it again.
I got that as a racial thing.
Yep. But yeah, that's the only option you have available. Well, that's currently the only option you have available. But you can just save, you can hoard it. You don't have to spend it all right now. But when you go into when you get a chance to go, okay, I can do this in my next career, we can go, sure. As long as you've got the equipped trappings for your next career to do it, and stuff like that. So that's
I'm
the other
totally
thing.
buying etheric attunement. Never mind. Cool. All right. But I am going to get ready to get my next career. How much money did we get total from this?
Whatever you
today?
got. What?
Oh, okay. So nothing.
No, you
No,
didn't-
because we had to bring proof, and we can't go back to bring proof because we'll be arrested for murder.
Yeah.
And also because most of us just fleed in terror and no longer you even think.
I mean, if you remember, obviously,
Well-
Eric, you wasn't here for the start, but I did warn everyone that there will be not much reward at the end of the adventure.
Right. I just asked that because I actually don't have enough money to go into my journeyman wizard yet. So it's important.
How much do you need?
There's a 40 gold. I need 20 gold. There's a 40 gold tithe to join the guilds, and I don't have it. So I'm gonna wait until I get it.
Also, you need to go and speak to your wizard teacher as well to go into it, because
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
a more complicated. It's not as straightforward as like some careers.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Cool.
So-
All right, etheric attunement just gave me a +10 to my channeling, which is pretty friggin' sweet. Cool. So that means I'm going to have so I just spent 300 of my 500, so I have 260 left to fiddle around with. Cool.
So the thing is, I just need a few weeks break so that I can read a couple of weeks or whatever to read the next book. So I can do that. If people want to continue doing it, what do we want to do for the next few weeks?
For me personally, if we're not doing that, I could actually use a break from my busy schedule.
Okay.
I may
I'm
not
open.
be able to be here in the next couple of weeks, so a break is good for me as well.
Oh, that seems important.
Yep. Well, I'm hoping to get scheduled.
We could do. I don't know. We could do something. We could play something easy that doesn't need a GM or whatever, or I can. But we could just take a break for a couple of weeks, take a bit of a hiatus, and then come back in a fortnight.
Yeah.
I'd
Sure.
be up for either. I mean, I'll be around for sure next week if anybody does want to do anything. And then the week after that, I mean, I can be around, or I can leave for my vacation a day early, which
Okay.
I'd be happy with.
Early.
So,
So how about no show next week, and then if we want to do, if we still need time, then we can just have something fun the next week if we really want, and then we'll be back to it. The third Thursday, we'll actually be back in chapter or story 2 or chapter 2, or
that'd be
whatever.
the
you-
31st, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that. I just need to, because I've never gone past this book, the first book ever. I have briefly read the second book, but I need to just go over it and just get things sorted in it. But we can definitely do that for next time. And also, we may take a little break when 4th edition comes out,
Yeah.
and have a small look at 4th edition, if everyone would be up to looking at 4th edition.
Sure.
Yeah.
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 Because I'd like to see what they change and what they don't change, and if it works and it's easy to convert over and shit like that. Because sometimes the stats generally, if it still uses pretty much the same mechanics, it might just be easy. It might be easy to convert over to 4th edition and see what happens. But yeah, I definitely would like to give 4th edition a bit of a run for its, a little, even a one-off or
Test
2
run,
session.
yeah.
Just something very small to see how it all plays out.
Hey, to Yank, we killed you.
Oh, she disappeared.
Oh.
She's dead.
Oh, James, do I need a trainer to go into Thief?
No,
No? Okay, cool. Anything in particular I should be taking? Like, was Sneaky going to back out because
I
of her-
assume Sneaky will be backing out.
So I can take that. I'll take that stuff then with some of my skills, and then I'll focus on those skills, and then I'll do the rest after.
Because she has to be up at 5 a.m. to do this. So
Yeah, no.
fuck
And
that.
so even if
Yeah.
she if
Yeah.
she wants to drop in or something like that, then at least we'll have somebody else that can do all the CP stuff.
So where's people? Have everyone decided where they're going?
No.
I don't.
I'm hoarding
have,
my XP.
I don't have an option yet. I'm gonna spend a couple extra. I have one thing. I've spent what I need in order to do my basic completion. I'm probably going to pick up an extra skill or 2 from my hunter profile, and I wanted to do scout because there are a few other useful things for sneaking about, but you need to buy a horse and do all those other things.
Yeah.
So I have to basically be a targeteer, an archer, which is fine.
Well, you could go for
But
scout. I mean, I could rule it that you won't have to get a horse.
Okay, because scout still allows me to increase my ballistic skill, but I also get some weapon skill and some strength,
But-
and I'd be a
But
bit tougher. at
just
close range.
for the next part of the game, you will be on a boat a lot of the time.
Hmm.
There might not be much chance.
Fighting on a boat in a lot of the time.
Trading, etc., making money.
Well, scout goes to explorer, and explorers
Yeah.
for all that. That's why. Because explorer, you actually have to have trade goods, and you have to do all that stuff, and that's why I was thinking.
So, I
but
mean,
I
we-
need to think about it. think-
So I mean, you can all have a think about it as well, and
Yeah.
and obviously, if you wish to as well, you could potentially become. I don't know. We'll configure something out, but we but I think positive reaction to Warhammer then.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
really enjoying it
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes.
Right, cool.
Eric, do you want me to explain bows?
Yes.
Cheers, everyone. Okay. Welcome to the wonderful world of medieval archery that we're going to talk about. So,
Oh, goody.
the most important thing for archery is strength. And this is not reflected in movies, games, or anything. Though newest defender, God of War. Who's the archer? The kid who's weak. But that's not how archery works. Archery, you need to be strong. And when they dig up medieval archers, especially English longbowmen and Welsh longbowmen, they have overdeveloped left forearms and overdeveloped right shoulder blades, because the power comes from this, and then at the end you launch. So the things that we look at to figure out how powerful they are draw weight, what is the weight of pulling, and draw length, which we convert to something we call the power stroke. So if you have a 6-foot piece of yew, which is taken from a yew
Wood,
tree
yeah.
with actually two parts of the wood, and you use it, some of that could require 140 to 160 pounds pulling strength to draw the 28 to 30 inches of the arrow. So that 28 inches and the 140 pounds that you draw back and then launch the arrow and you fling it forward like that, that's the equivalent of being shot with about a 9mm pistol.
Okay.
But because the arrowheads are different sizes, they do more damage to the body because you get different types of arrowheads for doing different things. So that's about how much energy you generate. Crossbows, they can have a draw weight of up to 1,200, but they have a very short draw length. So they only hit, the most powerful of crossbows hit about the same as a longbow, even though you have 4 to 5 times the draw weight, you have such a short stroke. Power stroke in it because it doesn't go back as far, because that's horrible. So they're all thinking if you had your standard handgun and you shot someone with it, that's the impact of an arrow on someone. Do arrows pierce armor? That is very complex. Generally, no, despite what people might tell you. A properly forged late medieval, early Renaissance breastplate, even your best armor-piercing arrow, unless it's made out of the best quality steel, it's not going to go through. But you're still going to feel the force of being shot. It's like people with a bulletproof vest. You still get bruised underneath. You still get hurt. No one ever considers that. Oh, if it doesn't pierce the arrow, obviously you're fine.
Because plate mail was invented just before gunpowder became a thing as well, wasn't it?
Plates start coming in at the end of the 13th century. Firearms now there are cannons and siege weapons which use gunpowder in the 14th century, but I'd say about 1440, 1450 is when we start to see the first arquebuses being used, and they're not really common as a battlefield weapon until about 1480s, 1490s, and this is what they call a matchlock. So it's a lit wick or match that sits there, and what you do is you load it, you aim it, and then you tilt your lit match to the pan where the powder is, and it goes poof, and then it launches a projectile, which hits about the same strength as a longbow does. And proof in armor comes from the proof mark. They'd actually shoot the breastplate, show the dent, and they would leave that on there when they sell it to the noble and say, or the person who bought it. There's your proof mark. So that's what proof is. Proofing is showing that your armor will actually survive the hit.
Oh, hey, that's cool.
As we get to the later 16th century, we start to get flintlocks, and then we get into the whole musketeers, and then you're only wearing a breastplate and a helmet, because even if you have armor, the impact is going to break your arm anyway, so you might as well just let the shot go through because it changes. And then eventually armor as well, you start getting rifles as we get into our Napoleonic times, and then it all changes.
Yeah.
So the whole point is
it pronounced curious or curiouser?
Cuirass is the piece of armor, and cuirassier would be the
user.
Would be the user of just wearing that in your infantry charge with your lance and your pistol and your saber.
Yeah.
Cuirassier.
Okay. That's
or cuirassier if you want to say it like that. But
cuirassier.
It all comes from French because it comes from Latin, but
no, that's good. French. I never knew how to pronounce it. That's
I know. Because this is what I do. This is what I do with my time. I wish someone would pay me for it, but no one cares. Not enough, anyway. Most YouTube channels will mess all this up. There are a few good ones though. If you're ever curious, message me. I'll give you the names of some good ones.
I mean, how can you tell me? Like, yeah, of course, or just or message me in Discord. Message me in Discord or something with them. Yeah, send me the links to them because I would love to.
Yes.
To know.
Knight Errant is great. There's a fellow named Ian Laspina tell you all about armor. Todd stuff. This is where we'll find out about bows. And the Scuola Gladiatori channel with wonderful Englishman Matt Easton covers pretty much everything else. So yeah, I'll send you some links in Discord. Anyway, there's my mini lecture and all that stuff. Boring, I know, but great for Eric. Eric loves it.
Far from boring for me.
Yes. Anyway.
That's cool. What is your favorite time period, if that makes sense?
Mine?
Yeah.
Late 14th century. If I had to time travel, that's where I'd go. After the Black Death, society really changes for a while. Women get rights because they have to do stuff. They're, no
one else is around.
There's no one else is around, so you have the rise of the middle class and the merchant class. They actually get a foothold. They've got inheritance, and they now have power. And things really change for the better until later in the Renaissance. The Renaissance is actually very bad for women.
Yeah.
Because they realize, Inquisitions, we can just accuse them of being witches if they get too powerful because they've been getting powerful for 200 years. Now we're just going to call them witches. And
it's a reactionary,
So so the late 14th, early 15th century, women get to do a lot of things, and that's where I would go. Also, I might survive the English. I might be able to understand what people are saying. I could read it. I probably couldn't understand it. No way.
Yeah.
The accent is just wild, but I could probably read, like the Canterbury Tales, start to understand that. And that's fun to read.
Yeah, I heard something like there's some sort of like linguistic great leap that happens around that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people want to speak in English more, and business is now being done in English, and that also happens in the time of Richard II in England. There is this change of speaking French at court and using Latin for things to using English for things, and speaking lingua
franca is no longer true.
No, it changes. They're like, well, that's the language of the people, and peasants are revolting in 1381, which is an awesome thing to research. It all changes. So that's the time.
When was this?
Where 1381 is the peasants' revolt in England, which is fantastic. I'll try and find a link to that as well for you. You'll spend hours and hours just lost.
No, this is super awesome and interesting.
I was just gonna say, Lauren, you should start up a Twitch IRL
or a podcast. Why don't you do a podcast?
And just do this stuff.
I'm gonna do I've started working, like now I actually have it set up so I have a broadcaster channel and I can host other channels, and it's supposed to automatically host James Corp and Eric Vulgaris, which it's not, but I'll look into why. But yeah, I have some people want to follow. I have my OBS or OBS. What do you call it? I don't know. I have it.
OBS.
Without someone sitting next to me to say, click on these things. And that's how I would learn it. It's going to take me a while to do it. But hopefully within the next couple weeks, I'll have it done. And I want a show called Dangerous Arts, martial arts talk show, and a history show, and a creative stream, in addition to being on other shows. So yeah. I'll get there this summer.
Okay.
I will.
Looking forward to it because, I want to hear all about this.
This is the Lauren talk about history. Today we're going to talk.
Honestly, Lauren, that's the kind of stuff. I would love to have you just on my TV while I'm doing dishes and doing chores around the house. I used to love watching the History Channel and all that stuff. So
yeah, the History Channel doesn't show history anymore. It shows reality shows.
You need the really expensive packages now to get the History Channel 3 that shows all the boring stuff that normal people don't want to watch anymore. Real stuff.
Truly bless YouTube for that, providing stuff while everything else just seems to flounder.
This is how I watch all the best BBC documentaries that are actually.
Well, and Netflix has quite a few decent things on it too. So I've watched quite a few things on Netflix. But
what do you think, friends? Could I be Twitch's History Channel? Could I be the Twitch, or could I start a trend?
Yeah, it could be a niche. You could find your niche.
All right, done, folks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Especially if you do with props, because you'll get people coming just for the props.
And
That's why I'm redoing
you can.
before.
I mean, you could even like.
Just to have a
You could
space in my
even.
spare room.
You
to
could
do
even
broadcast.
potentially like if you go into. You could record like things and then you could like run it
Show a
as
video
you're
clip
streaming.
from outside.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then you could just talk
Yeah.
over it.
Mhm. Done. I'm sure the Viking. I'm sure the Viking episode will be a lot of eye-opening fun for people.
Yes.
All right. Should we do some shout outs and then we can
Yes,
wrap up?
I've hogged enough time. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Claytor22.
Hi. Hello. I'm Claytor22. I played Vilnir the Dwarf. I killed things a lot. I'm also a sexy dwarf. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch under the same name. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Eric.
Hey everybody, I'm Eric. I'm Eric Fulgaris for Twitch, and YouTube. I'm a streamer, tabletop designer, show producer, graphic artist. You name it, I'm involved in the tabletop space. I love reading history, music. I pretty much like everything. It's very hard for me to find things I don't like. So if you want to hear me rant about the latest thing that I care about and is super cool, you should definitely follow me on Twitter because I'm hella active there. So that's it. And thank you so much, James, for putting this together, and crew for letting me cast spells and touch people inappropriately and make them fall asleep.
Or fail to make them fall asleep.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Just check what quick hands do, because I reckon that's something for touch spells, but that's
Yeah, I should have read my traits because that gives me a plus 20 to that roll,
okay.
which is pretty insane. I gotta say, I've learned after a little bit, I definitely feel like I've learned a lot more of the game. Like now I can have a better sense of value of certain things. I can tell like, oh wow, a plus 20 is kind of the game telling you this is very important, right? Kind of like the way you would hear a plus 5 in D&D being like, this is hella good. You know what I mean? Like it just, I'm getting the language. I'm feeling it out now. It's fun. Anyways, enough about me.
J-Wall?
Hi, I'm J7Z on Twitter, Twitch, etc. You can follow me on Twitter to get lots of dog pictures or GIFs, and you can follow me on Twitch for streams about once a month. Yeah, I played
Yeah.
Otfried, who nearly died at the start of the game and nearly died again at the end.
By falling on his head.
Go Otfried. Go Otfried. Go.
Kitty.
Hi guys, I'm Kitty. Currently CDN Crimson Kitty on Twitch and Twitter. I'm trying to claim Crimson Kitty on Twitch. I stream when I can, though I do work full time, so it's a little erratic at times. I do have all of this weekend off and all weekends off for the next 2 weekends. So after that, I'll be going on vacation, so streaming will be few and far between. This weekend, I'm hoping to possibly go a little bit back into Shadow of War, but I'm also thinking of dipping into the forest now that it is in full release. So we'll check that out and watch me get terrified by mutants trying to burn me to death in the night.
They're always enjoyable.
And last but not least, Lowen.
Hello. Oh, the forest. I'd play that if it were like medieval mod. I would totally do that. But, you know.
I bought it early access and it's a lot of fun.
Mhm. Hello, I'm Lauren Danger on Twitch. I'm Lauren Danger on Twitter. I'm Lauren Danger, and I also make leather goods on the side on Etsy. Danger Craftworks. There is a really nice triangular, basic belt pouch for any kind of cosplay that you might do or going to Renaissance fairs. And I sell things, and they're not expensive at all. I also am a enthusiast for medieval martial arts. I will be assisting the instruction in the class in a cold wet field tonight for medieval staff fighting. So I'm not looking forward to that, but I am.
You're the fucking coolest person.
I don't know. I just do that. And I also work part-time at a hockey rink right now. So I'm very Canadian in that.
So rad.
I just am. So you can check me out on all that stuff. It's in links or wherever. And yes, I own swords. The name really does live up to me. I may not look it, but yeah, I am. Mostly a danger to myself, but sometimes others. Right. And James, thanks. This has been great, by the way, this first chapter. I like
And-
Warhammer.
And 10 weeks. That's probably longer than well. That's about as long as I thought it would take. Actually, to tell you the honest truth. So I'll go back to our intermission screen. So don't forget, guys. I've check out my social media. Also, if you're in my old Discord, you may want to join the new link and go to the new channel. Well, it's not new; it's an old channel, but it's J-Wall's like PTG thing, which is a community thing. Everyone's there. You can talk to literally a load of streamers, a load of other people. There's RPG channels where if people are looking for games and so on and so forth, it's good to check out. There's enough people there to, you know, there's always conversations going on about some random thing. But yeah, do think about doing that. My channel will be up probably, or my Discord will be up for probably a few more weeks, and then it will disappear for good. I'd rather be part of a community rather than like by myself. And it took me a long time to and ah about it, weighing up the pros and the cons. But yes, think about joining. Rooster is banging on about us doing micro RPGs in the Intermission, but I don't know if anyone wants to do any micro RPGs. Everyone seems busy.
Could we do a fiasco set in the Warhammer world?
Oh yeah, that would be so easy.
I
to
am
do.
sure that there is a Warhammer fiasco.
That could be fun. Warhammer Fantasy Fiasco one
Yeah.
session. That would be funny.
Sure, how I.
I
I'm
don't
not-
I mean, obviously,
I
Fiasco
just
Hammer.
want- Yeah.
Fiasco Hammer would be really fun.
But I mean, James, you and Claytor can then, rekindle some Fiasco love.
Oh, we can have a
No.
love scene again.
I was gonna say
No.
I will be around next Thursday if we do
No.
want to try a fiasco. I'd be up for that.
I'm not
That
sure
was
how.
fun.
I haven't got much knowledge in how Fiasco actually works, so I'm probably not the best person to do it.
Well, if I'm
Nobody really
available and we
runs
can
it.
do it, I can run it. I can facilitate it.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's not a problem.
we'll have to think how to do the stuff. but
Right.
yeah, I'm not sure. We made like special screens for it last time, but I'll have to figure it out. But yeah,
No worries,
if we
no
want to
worries.
do it, we can have a blood shit stroke whatever mud flavored fiasco, I guess, in Warhammer world.
Let's just do the blood in the mud, all right?
Well, you ended up in shit though. Let's be frank. And
Well, yeah, we've done enough of that. We need a break.
So yeah, and I think at the end of every book, I am gonna have like especially if we finish early or whatever, we're gonna have like a breakdown, see how people still feel about how the book, whether it changed the way the setting was or whatever, and just discuss about that at end of each book. We'll come back to like a little discussion between all of us to see how they think it went. And obviously, as it goes along, the difficulty, I'm not going to ramp up the difficulty. I'm just going to be a bit more aggressive rather than a bit less hands off. So, other than that,
Yeah.
thank you all for watching, and we'll see you possibly next week. But if not, we'll see you back on the 31st of this month for the book 2 of the Enemy Within, which is Death on the Reek. But other than that, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
And I'm gonna raid Geeks for Good. Geeks for Good. I'm following him, doing something a bit well.
I'm going to bounce out because I want to replace my air conditioner and get mine in here versus the old one. I gotta go tackle somebody for that. But I will talk to you all later. Y'all have fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Enjoy
See
your
ya.
time off. Bye.
I'll be the same.
Yeah. See ya. I'm out of here.
See ya.
Yeah, I'm out too. Bye.
All right. I guess I'm gonna head out too.
Stop.
This timing actually works perfectly because Mux just told me he was actually counting down to Thursday this whole time, not Friday. So he was anticipating me being able to go a day early.